we're gonna lock and load.
There we go. Well, here we go. Yeah, I can see Michael's face already. Yo, people, damn good evening. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. As you can probably, if anyone's here, already see, it's Champions League. So that can only mean one thing. Manny is in the building. Shouts out to you, Manny. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Danny, and hope all is good in your neck of the woods with the family and everything.
Yeah, everything was good today. I had a superb afternoon. That's hopefully going to turn into a superb evening when Arsenal beat Bayern. I'm preparing the most wonderful mac cheese coleslaw. I do mean doing it with the cheese grater, getting the carrot shave. Doing what you got to do. I'm going to eat properly nice later, just in case I did do anything bad like drink or, as it's my birthday at midnight. So, and I'm off work tomorrow and I'm back in Thursday. So, yeah. That's
okay.
me. What you said?
Nothing much. First of all, to all our Muslim friends who will be celebrating, let me say Eid Mubarak to all of you. I think it's tomorrow officially, but I think the festivities are starting. Some festivities are starting today, but I think tomorrow is the official day. But Eid Mubarak to all of you. Barakallah.
Real ones. Most of the boys on my group, if you want the truth. So yeah, Eid Mubarak to all of the real ones. Everyone. Tyler's in the building. Tyler, what's good evening, my friend? Good to see that you're here. First of all, what's good? What's good, people? Sorry, Manny. I've got the advantage of having the home fans with me tonight. We know that's caused a problem before, but yeah, I've got the advantage of having home fans tonight. I think Champions League away games probably. Well, I don't know. Doesn't matter if it suits. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've actually got the team news up. I want to try and share it, but for some reason, it's not coming on the screen.
Do you want me to have a go? Let me have a go. Oh, you've made
it you see the let me try now. For some reason I can't see it. Let me see if I'll share it again. Can you see it this time?
No, it hasn't come up with it. Oh, I can, yes. It just took a second.
Okay, so this is the lineup. Martinelli comes back into the team, Trossard on the bench. Georgie, Porgy, and Odegaard are in the middle along with Declan Rice. Havertz, false nine.
Shall we have a Thomas party bet tonight and see if I'm right?
What bet do you mean? That he comes on as a substitute?
What in the but in the 89th minute and 14th second.
It could be that he comes on earlier, especially if Georgie loses his legs a little bit. A lot of people have been saying on several previous streams that Georgie's legs aren't what they used to be, and he could be overrun by the Bayern midfield tonight. So this should be a 4-3-3, which should be a 4-2-3-1. But unlike Jesus, Havertz can't operate as a lone striker. He's got Saka and Martinelli with him. Hopefully, he'll be on fire tonight against his German compatriots. And Kivior has been touted as a potential weak link. Tomiyasu has been preferred to start over him by several of our fans, but obviously Arteta's gone for the pole instead. David Raya, Brentford's finest and Blackburn's finest, is in goal. And on the bench, we've got Ramsdale, Partey, Gabby, Jesus, Smith-Rowe, Nketiah, Tomiyasu, Trossard, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Mohamed El Neni, Kyle Hayne, and Alexander Zinchenko. So full-strength bench. None of these youth players. No Nwaneri, no Lewis Skelly, no...
Bro, you'd be breaking Arteta's law. We're going to call it Arteta's law. Okay, you're going to be breaking, you know what I mean? You can't play kids. That's any game. League Cup, second round, third round. Come on, man. You'll be breaking Arteta's law.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he should play them at all necessarily, but what I am saying is, but maybe...
Munich, no. We are on the same page. Bayern Munich, no. He's had opportunities this season to give Dewberry a debut. I'm talking 6-0 Sheffield United or whatever, Luton's. I don't know, bro. Dewberry should have made his debut this season. He's 19 years old. Nico Beref should have made his debut last season in 2021. Do you know what I mean?
Big news as far as Man City are concerned. De Bruyne's on the bench at the Bernabeu. I wonder if he'll be brought on to try to take advantage of a tiring Real Madrid midfield. But don't worry. I'm not watching...
People talking Georgie, sorry. People talking Georgie. Listen, this guy is world class. So there's only two of us here. Or two in Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, don't get this wrong. De Bruyne is still a fabulous player. I've watched a couple of Man City's games recently. He looks to be suffering from I'm losing my legs-itis. I'm not sure. Maybe he's been tired. He slightly looked to me like he was at the early stages of early lose my legs-itis. I don't know. Bro, he's such a world-class player. It's hard because his touch is fantastic, his pass is fantastic, and when he delivers a ball into the centre, it's fantastic. I don't know if he moves around as much. I don't know what I'm trying to aim at him with or for. It's like there's no particular or personal reason. I'm just saying.
For some reason, I think Guardiola might possibly be, experimenting a bit too much. Think of him as a mad scientist, only madder than the March hare, if you will. And we're already away from March, so he shouldn't be so mad. But this is the Bayen lineup. That's former Arsenal youth player Serge Gnabry on the left wing, alongside Jamal Musiala and Leroy Sané. Musiala is the person who, of course, gave Tuchel his only trophy at Bayern. Spurs' finest, Harry Kane up top, along with his old Eric Dyer in the back of the defence. Matthias de Ligt in the centre.
Did you say Eric Dyer's playing?
Yep, that's the thing.
Yes, I think.
And Alphonso Davies, Canada's finest, is on the left wing. Josh Kimmich is on the right. Leon Goretzka and Konrad Lehmer from Austria are the defensive midfielders. And the old warhorse Manuel Neuer is in goal. And on the bench, who do they have? Upamecano on the bench. Min-Jae Kim on the bench. Kingsley Coman on the bench. Eric Choupo-Moting alongside Zaragoza, Perez Guerrero, Thomas Muller on the bench, and Mathis Tel, Nusser Mazraoui, and Alexander Pavlovic. Now, this Pavlovic, when he played against Lazio, he literally was one of the people in the midfield who was helping to keep things ticking. And the midfield actually really, dominated Lazio at the Allianz Arena, which is why I am not going to be one of those people who will predict that Bayern will roll over very easily, because their midfield does look strong. And obviously with Goretzka, Lehmer in the team making things happen, and Kimmich can also cut in. The biggest worry, though, is in the back four, because if Kimmich cuts in, plays inverted and cuts into the midfield, you've got Dyer, De Ligt, and Davies. 3 Ds. And I'm not too sure that would necessarily be a good thing.
Fair enough. Right. Where do we start? Main threats. Please run me over. I heard you say Serge Gnabry, Harry Kane. Who's the third of their front three? Jamal
Musiala and who else?
Serge Gnabry.
Leroy Sané.
That's a decent little four.
Gnabry.
Compare that
Gnabry enjoying homecoming.
R4. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, mate, we are literally outshone by this four. I mean, no disrespect to Martinelli and Saka, who are, still wonderful talents and developing. But, when it comes to pedigree and winning trophies, except, of course, for Harry Kane, Sané, Musiala, and Gnabry outshine them all the way. And don't forget, Gnabry learnt his trade at Arsenal before being sent to Bayern and ending up winning all these trophies. So Saka and Martinelli have to step up tonight. But the worst part is Kim Kardashian is in the stadium. If these players get distracted and we lose tonight, Kim Kardashian, a stronger manager would have her frog marched out of the building. I don't care how much she paid for a ticket. But with Arteta, no, free publicity, you see.
What's she even doing there anyway? I've got nothing against her. I don't really give a fuck. What's she doing there?
Maybe she's come over there to watch and then maybe, have a chat with some of the players. The worst part is when we were knocked out by Sporting Lisbon, she was FaceTiming with Saka and one or two others. And speaking of Sporting Lisbon, you've heard the news that Amorim, their current coach, might be going to Liverpool, but there are still some issues regarding the deal taking place.
Yeah, I heard. Well, as I woke up, it was one of the things like, we understand. It wasn't a definite. It was we understand that a deal was done for him to go Liverpool.
Right. So we had a debate show on Mr. B's channel, Hyper Football Chat, and a lot of us and the three of us on the panel were talking about whether he'd actually be a good appointment. There was one person who said that it would be a bit of a risk because he hasn't quite won enough, and Liverpool need a more experienced manager. But experienced managers these days are still on the ground. But I'll tell you what, I don't care how well Nagelsmann's doing with Germany. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. He was even more toxic at Bayern than Tuchel is right now, mind you.
Yeah. I hear you. I'm gonna whack this on silent in a second, bros. When it's coming up to kickoff, because it's already just giving me a headache.
Yeah, I'm gonna be silent because I want to hear the Champions League anthem.
Nice. Martin Keown in the stadium, people. Shout out to all the real ones. Manny's having one. Nick Nack, where have you been? How you doing, brother? Good evening. Guys, first time in a long time. Listen, I'm nervous for a lot of games, but I'm gonna just tell you straight, like, I'm trying to wonder when it's the last time we had a game as big as this evening, people.
What did you mean when you said I was having one? You.
No, that could have that. No, you don't want that. They're lovely. Lovely. I was just like, fuck me, man. He's on one. Lovely.
Yeah. Beautiful. So anyway, Eric Dyer and Harry Kane also back at the Emirates. Expect some boos for them, but confirmation of the lineups: Raya in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Kivior in the back four. Rice, Georgie, Porgy, and Odegaard in the middle, and Martinelli, Havertz, and Saka all the way up top. Ramsdale, Hain, Partey, Jesus, Smith-Rowe, Nketiah, Tomiyasu, Trossard, Vieira, Nelson, El Neni, and Zinchenko on the bench. Kivior, a possible weak link. Georgie Porgy could be a weak link unless he really gets up for it.
I was actually half hoping today Tommy was going to slot into left back. I thought he's been back for a minute now. I'm wondering, is it time to...
Yeah.
His old key one.
Okay, Glenn Nieberg, Bargy, and Soderquist are the referee and assistant referees, and we've got two Dutchmen in charge of VAR tonight, and that is Manuel Neuer, the Bayen captain, with his pennant. And for some reason, David Raya has seen it fit to try to touch the ball and see if there's enough air in that. I'm not too sure why he's doing that. Against protocol, maybe. I'm not too sure. But we've got an all-Swedish refereeing team up tonight, and we can't see Odegaard exchanging pennants yet. So Neuer, Kimmich, Dyer, De Ligt, Davies, that's the back five. 4-2-3-1, Konrad Lehmann, Leon Goretzka, defensive midfielders. Jamal Musiala, Leroy Sané, and former Arsenal youth player Serge Gnabry are the three men attacking midfielders, with former Spurs striker Harry Kane up front. Upamecano, Kim, Coman, Choupo-Moting, Guerrero, Müller, Tel, Mazzaroni, and Pavlovic among the names on the bench. And it will be interesting to see how things pan out tonight. Go ahead.
Guys, I'm going to shock you. Arsenal are going to win this evening's event. I've just been sitting here silently thinking, Nick Nack sort of asked me, and I thought, truthfully this. But do you know what? I'm going to say it with chest. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1.
I'm not so confident. I could. I mean, this game should be tight. I'd love to see us win 2-1, but whatever happens, the Allianz match will be key because they are really a force out on their home turf, believe you me.
Guys, I know already Manny would have told you, but De Ligt, one to keep an eye on, being linked with Arsenal, Man United. I don't know why. I don't know. Juventus have turfed him. Bayern Munich seem to want their money back.
Just about to kick off, though, I'll tell you, Harry Kane has the ball in the centre circle, and it will be Bayern attacking from right to left. Bayern in their all-black strip, the chain strip tonight. It's not Harry Kane who's got the ball. It was someone else who had it. Pass to Musiala, and it looks as though it's Goretzka who's passed back to, I think that's De Ligt. Now it's with Davies, Canada's finest, up against Bukayo Saka. A pass back to De Ligt, I think, who will sort of try and chip that forward. And that doesn't go too far, so Arsenal already starting to press, and Bayern claiming a foul, and they get it. Georgie Porgy there with a bit too high a leg. And that is Konrad Lehmann, the number 27, who...
Picking up Manny, what's good, boys? Feel nervous here. Mate, for the first time, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going on present form. I'm wondering, I look at their lineup, I think this is going to be ridiculous what I'm going to say, but...
Right, so Dyer sends it forward, but that goes too far forward, and that will be a goal kick. And it looks as though De Ligt and Dyer have switched positions for the time being. I'm not too sure, because I sort of confused De Ligt with Dyer there for a minute, but now I recognize Dyer. Short back and sides, almost resembling a faux hawk there.
You fucker, Manny, I love it.
These TV commentators have it easy, man. I mean, they've got.
Sorry, man. I'm going to do that a couple of times. Midnight's my birthday, and nothing less than a win will do tonight because my birthday's going to be shit otherwise. People don't feel
Yeah,
mental.
back pass from Kimmich to Neuer. Out to Dyer right now, and Dyer tries to send it forward, and Kane is able to get that down to Musiala, who now runs down the left. Musiala, of course, the bloke who scored that Bayern winner against Köln, which ensured that Tuchel would win the Bundesliga last season. Kimmich.
I'm going
to be Leroy Sané up against Martinelli. Martinelli already doing some defensive duties.
Yo, sorry. Give me a minute check because I'm way behind. I know I've got the benefit of the home fans, but...
Yeah, I'm on 151, 52, 53.
Yeah, I'm way behind you today. Never mind. So I'm listening to the fans more. Sorted, I don't care. Right, lovely. What?
Yeah, so that's all right. Magalhaes now with the ball.
Hold on, Phil's going 3-1 as well to the mighty Arsenal. Interesting, me and Phil agree on something. That's lovely. John Obi, as long as you didn't go to Desmond.
Johnny boy.
I'm delighted you didn't go to Desmond anyway. So, 2-0 from Jean Obi. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
It's not going to be easy. They do still have a World Cup winner in goal.
John, you're going to get some pictures before midnight. That's why I'm not having any stupidness like alcohol or anything. I'm gonna eat really sensibly today because I'm gonna probably, you know what I mean? I'll be up early. I'm probably out with a couple of the boys. Bro, I'm gonna make
if ever I want to go out and have go crazy having a few drinks, I always make sure I have some good food. There's nothing like pizza.
Exactly, bro.
I remember.
Hold on. John, I'm going to finish this to John. So, I've decided today, cold slaw is the key. Both of them, though, the red one, the white one, and the way I dress it up, bro, wow. I'll tell you the truth: salt, pepper, sugar, mayonnaise, the smallest suggestion of fresh lemon juice. Oh my god, fire! Mac cheese, down to the ingredients, but yeah, mac cheese.
So you mentioned you're adding sugar. Is that to drop the acidity from something?
I put the acidity. Let's just say the acid inside, but I added lemon. But I've decided the sugar. It just beautifully works. It just, mate, I've tested it with and without, and I don't know why. And I've hid it in the fridge, like, I tried to switch the tubs, and I'll still be like, this one's missing something. It's salt. No, I didn't put sugar in this one. That's clearly what it is. So sugar, for me, I've never believed this before. There's another chef that told me, I did tell him bollocks. Within a month, I had sort of adapted to it.
Yeah, and well, make sure it's brown sugar, yeah? Brown sugar's always good. Conrad Lehmer to Eric Dyer. I can recognize their jersey numbers. That is De Ligt, who gets it to Kimmich now. And BBC Sport has De Ligt and Dyer.
Oh, they're eating because I've got a jacket on now. Manny's going to be in charge of the stream. You're fucking cheeky mug, you are. Manny's going to be in charge of me because I've got to make a bolt to the shop, okay? So my jacket's on and Manny will be on his lonesome.
All right. So you bolt to the shop, and as soon as you get back, just holler, and I'll hand it back to you. But at the moment, it's Davies to Lehmer.
Do you want me to just back myself out? Because I was actually going to leave myself in with the beautiful Arsenal light. That was the intended plan. Whoa.
Okay, well, all right. I'll tell you what then. Let the first half end, and then you can go to the shop. That should give you enough time to come back.
Hold on. I'm going to let you a bit of a secret. The shop that I particularly like is down the road. I've actually got someone coming for me. So when he texts me, go downstairs, mate, I'm only going to be, I reckon, 5 minutes in total. Because I move super quick. No, I'm going to be fine. All right, 6 minutes in total. We're going to, all right, mate, 7 minutes in total. I'm going to be in absolute total.
Right.
I've got a bolt down the hill. I've got a bolt down Highbury Hill. There won't be no.
That's fine. Right. So at the moment, I'll tell you what. Arsenal haven't really been allowed to settle. A key battle here will probably be between Ben White up against both Serge Gnabry and Alphonso Davies. At the moment, as I speak, White is trying to harry Gnabry, but the former Arsenal youth player passes back to the former Tottenham defender, Dyer. Another pass back to the former Germany #1, Manuel Neuer. He won't be in Nagelsmann's squad for Euro 2024, but I'm sure he'd love to win the Champions League and stick 2 fingers up at the former Bayern Munich boss. I just wonder if maybe a huge tiff between Nagelsmann and Neuer might be the reason behind that exile from the national team. But let's not forget Neuer was injured for a very long period of time. Of course, he's come straight back into the team, but he'll be a man to look out for tonight. We're going to see how well he does. At the moment, Benny Blanco with the throw. From now on, whenever I come on your stream, Ben White is Benny Blanco.
Of
You
course,
spoiled me.
It's a little bit. It's Blanco. Trying through the midfield. Don't worry, we'll yeah, that's a total affirmative. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Blanco.
But that is genius. I remember watching a former French rugby
Hold on,
international named
Manny.
Serge
Manny!
Blanco.
Manny! Man City are 1-0 up.
Oh boy.
Ronaldo, he kicked from like fucking 30 yards. Fuck me.
Yeah, I just saw that, and there's an offside for Arsenal anyway, so no chance of a goal there. Bernardo Silva, yep, on 2 minutes. So he shocked the Bernabeu crowd there and underlined why City could still be favourites for this tie. But Saka dispossessing Davies magnificently. Havertz with the ball. Odegaard to Martinelli. A shot, but that goes wide. And some great build-up work there made possible by Saka dispossessing Davies, who, you know, was a bit too slow to get that pass, and Saka swooping in on that magnificently. But Martinelli had his chance, couldn't even hit the target. You've got to hit the target, son.
Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Shout out to myself, Manny. I was just trying to get the stream out there, drum up a bit of people. I'm going to start on the audience again. Not the audience, the crowd. Sorry again, Manny.
Yeah.
There's a minute where, just the last minute, there's been no noise. I can hear a little bit like from there, but I usually can hear the audience when we're playing Bolton at home. Like, I don't know, it should be a little bit more noisy. But hold on, let them eat up. Maybe they're a bit cold. It is freezing in London today for whatever reason.
Yeah, shout out, of course, to Miss Melina and one or two other YouTube personalities who might be at the stadium, I think. Melina said that she was making the trip all the way from Toronto in Canada just to be there. And I swear, I've heard of out of the frying pan into the fire, but this is out of the fridge and into the freezer.
Yeah, literally.
Or vice versa, depending on which is colder. It might be that Canada's a little bit much more colder than the UK. Neuer playing a little game of come and get me. Very risky indeed. Dyer eventually clears that. And Saliba's there to pick it up almost at the halfway line. He's got options. Who does he pass it to? Benny Blanco. And Saka is impeded by Davies, and that will be a free kick. And the first booking of the game to the Canadian left back. You know, I was having a discussion with a mate of mine on WhatsApp, and we were talking about possibly making an overrated 11. He put Alphonso Davies in his team. Now, Davies has been a key player for Canada in helping them qualify for the World Cup, and they also will be playing in the Gold Cup coming up later on this season. And certainly, he's been a trailblazer as far as Canadian football is concerned. But he's considered Davies to be overrated, and he might actually be joining Real Madrid, of course. I wonder what that would mean for the likes of Camavinga and Ferland Mendy, among others. But
it doesn't. Sorry, why would it affect Camavinga? Camavinga is one of the better central midfielders out there, bro. Like on Rice's level, minimum. So no, man.
Yeah, but Camavinga has also played as a left back at times. It would only really affect Ferland Mendy.
I'm not trying to blow bubbles. I'll be pedantic. I've seen him at right back for this season. Right, that's what pissed him off at the start of the season. Him and Ancelotti had a bit of a problem, so Ancelotti immediately threw him in at right back. So yeah, that was at the start of the season, man. Because I did
Rice with the short free kick to Odegaard. Odegaard to Saka on the wing. Saka once again up against Gnabry this time. Passed out to Odegaard. And it's Rice now on the wing. Rice to Odegaard again. This time back further out to Benny Blanco. Blanco sending it forward left-footed, hoping to find Martinelli. And he does find Martinelli, but is that a bit too far for him? No, Martinelli wasn't able to control it. He does keep it in play. My bad. Martinelli up against Davies now, but this time he doesn't control it, and that will be a Bayen goal kick. So Davies will really, replace Ferland Mendy, and Mendy will have to leave, I guess. You're right. So Davies should be a decent addition.
With him last season, there was talk, actually, of him coming to Arsenal, which I wasn't very delighted about. Do you think of how many away fans could actually hinder the atmosphere? Yes. Actually, I totally forgot about that. Yes, I do. Because even though it's only 3,000 sometimes that come over, away fans usually be, especially of Arsenal as well, they're the more boisterous, louder guys, in my opinion. And that goes across world football. So, yes, you are fantastic. You know what? Man of the match, Nick. Well done. I like that. Because the whole quietness of the Emirates tonight is kind of bothering me. That we're playing Bayern Munich. It's the fucking quarter final of the Champions fucking League.
I think you should expect the stadium to erupt if and when we score. But maybe we're just trying to be we're trying to be a bit patient. We haven't really had any real chances. Martinelli had that chance, but the shot couldn't even hit the target.
Listen. Go Anfield on a Champions League night. Sorry, again, there's no trying to be perfectly pedantic here. Go Champions League and they play the Olympiacos for fuck's sake. Right? They smoke outside. We're 1-0 up, baby! We're fucking 1-0 up! We're fucking 1-0 up! We're fucking only 1-0 up!
Wait, I'm seeing it. Once again, Saka getting the better of Davies. This time, Blanco with the pass. Into Saka! Beautifully curled past Manuel Neuer, and yes, we are 1-0 up.
Gone! Fucking gone! Yes! 3-1 coming up, ladies and gentlemen!
Whoa! Hold your horses. There's still about 78 minutes to go, plus stoppages in either half. But I'll tell you what, some pretty poor defending there. De Ligt and Dyer were expected to be weaklings, so this proved tonight. But Davies has also had a pretty ineffective game so far. Odegaard with the pass. Now, this can't be offside because there's at least one Bayern defender playing Havertz on. But Saka receiving that ball very well. Gnabry unable to get that off Havertz. White with the through pass in. Dyer standing there like a statue. And that's why they call him Dyer. It was Dyer defending from Eric.
Do you know what? That's interesting. And it wouldn't surprise me a bunch. I did hear a lot of Germans have come to London in the last few days. Who told me this? Because I was like, how do you know? What, you're a police officer? But the guys have told me, no, mate, they're coming over and they're going to try and get tickets any way they can to see what they can do. And see it like, possibility, John RB, 1,000,000%. There's me just seeing the goal for real. Mental free kick. It certainly was, bruvs. When I see it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Can you buy some paracetamol from the shops, please, Danny? Why?
Yeah, so.
Who's that having a cheeky digger? Is that me? Is it a Manny? Like, what's that? Can you buy some? Well, have you got an headache? But yeah, I get it. Closer! What's going on, girl?
All right, De Ligt now passing it forward. And it is with Sané, who gets it back to Kimmich. Konrad Lehmer. And now Dyer, who was absolutely Dyer for that goal, now passes it back to Neuer, who's come out of his penalty area. Neuer, of course, one of the more celebrated sweeper keepers of his generation. Dyer's got Davies on his left. Davies being patrolled by Saka so far. And Konrad Lehmer now receiving that pass from Musiala, passing it to De Ligt. Dyer again. Dyer sends it forward. He's not going to find anyone. Kivio gets on, to that with a header, and Martinez is able to control it and pass it back to Magalhaes. A bit of a pass back there to Raya. And I'll tell you what, I've been watching Raya in the past few games, and his kicking hasn't really been up to scratch in recent times. So should we be worried about that, given the way he conceded that goal against Lens earlier on in the season? Could we see another Lens moment later on in the season?
Yeah, I've had the paracetamol. I wondered what it was, and now there's a direct to money. Come on, boys and girls, what's going on? Can we not just chill and just have a lovely Champions League quarterfinal? It's my birthday in a couple of minutes. Not literally, but you know what I mean? Couple of hours. Everyone relax. And stop being big bastards. But WB, lovely to see you, son. I do love you. There's no need, bruvs. What's the point of that?
You cheeky little so-and-so.
I know. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck's sake, like, leave it. Maybe he's just generally joking, but WB's a little spiteful bastard. He was probably saying it and meaning it for some reason. I know the kid so well. So WB, behave. I love you, bro.
Yeah, behave.
A lot of the boys on my group are just naturally cheeky. I don't know what it is, bruv.
Well, you know, what can I say?
There's another one, literally.
Oh, Benny Blanco now! Straight into Neuer. And the fact that we didn't score means that, you know...
I heard you doing this. I was thinking, well, I can't hear this. Why? Sorry. I'm relying on the actual stadium tonight, guys. I'm a couple of minutes spoiled. I'm about 1 minute and 10 seconds behind Manny, so it's pissing me off. So I'm now directly dealing with the stadium. Manny takes a breath. That one I sort of find funny. Manny can talk. That's all good. It gives. Listen, I talk at least 6 nights a week on YouTube. This sort of gives me time to. Try to be honest, when Manny's on the stream, yeah. Not that I don't love Manny. I go. Do you know something? For a minute, I lock off because I am now watching the game over here like that. That's the only difference, bruv. Like, that's it. It gives me 30 seconds to stay in tune in the game. And then don't worry, bros. When I've got to talk, not even God could stop me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I get that. I get that completely.
And we love Manny. So that's it.
Yeah. But anyway, back to my question about Raya. What do you think about his kicking, and could we see a problem later on the season?
Ask the boys in my group. Sorry, I'm glad you said that again because I forgot. I've been saying this for 2 months, Manny. You said the last couple of games. Honestly, I've been putting it on the group. I thought this geezer had wonderful distribution, like bollocks. I've been putting it on my group for a minute, Danny. Honest. I've been sort of noticing this. I thought, oh, Benny, you fucking idiot. Oh, you stupid bastard. Sorry, guys. Yes, I'm behind, but I'm relying on the crowd. Yes, Philippe, it is 1-0. Get in. Fuck me,
get in.
Let me speed up.
And Phil, of course, I wish you and West Ham good luck on Thursday.
God.
I don't know who you're playing, but it should be an absolute cracker.
Shouts out to you, T-Man. Shouts out to all the real ones this evening. Beautiful to have you.
Being forced to go deep. And
you know what? I've got a geezer coming to my house here. I think he's got lost, Manny. Do you know what? He could be at half-time, Manny, which would be perfect.
It could be.
Hold on.
It could be. I'm looking forward to that. And what the hell is Raya doing coming all the way out of his area? He's got...
Hold on. Breaking development. It's 1-1. It's only 1-1. Is that Luka Modric? Of course it is. It's Camavinga talking to the devil. I had like them two mixed up.
Oh, boy. And listen, it's 1-1 here too. And who else could it be but the former Arsenal youth player Serge Gnabry equalising just before 18 minutes.
Fuck me. And breaking news, it's now Real Madrid 2, Man City 1. Rodrigo's charging through the midfield. Rodrigo's now 2 in a minute for Real Madrid. And fucking, I wonder why I couldn't hear nothing at all from the Emirates.
Yeah, and now you can literally hear a pin hit the ground, but we're going to take a look at this right now. Musiala starting it out all the way from the back. And this all starts from some stupid tomfoolery. Raya comes all the way out of his area, and under pressure from Kane, mishits his pass to Kivior. Kivior misses it, sent through the defense, and Ben White playing Gnabry on side. Gnabry pokes it through Raya's legs. 1-0 Bayern Munich, and could that be advantage Bavaria when we go back to Bavaria? Obviously, the away goals rule no longer counts, but Goretzka poking it past Saliba, finding Gnabry, and that is it. 1-1. And all the optimism that started from Saka's beautiful strike has been extinguished for now, thanks to a moment of madness from Gabriel Magalhaes and David Raya.
Actually didn't like that far when Saliba had that. Saliba more than had that.
It was Gabriel who was doing that. Another we say that he has the bozo gene, right? Forget about bozo gene. He was being an absolute.
Of course, it was Gabriel.
He was being an absolute pork chop. No need to do that.
Oh, mate, Gabriel.
And this is another. And ladies and gentlemen, this is another reason why neither David Raya nor Aaron Ramsdale will ever be fit to lace the boots of Emi Martinez. Martinez never does that. Martinez will never rush out for any reason.
Yeah, because he looks up and Raya's fucking diagonally next to him. Oh God, guys, do me like and do me subscribing. That's a fucking disaster.
But yeah, and you know what? Again, Mikel Arteta never learns. Do not ask your players to come all the way up. I know that the likes of Neuer and Martinez do work as sweeper keepers, but there's a responsibility to do that. Musiala now fouling Saka. Is he going to go into the book? No, he's not. The referee decides against booking him. But he did dish out a card to the Canadian left back, Alphonso Davies. I don't know if you remember this TV program, Alfonso Bonzo, which used to air on the CBBC. But that wasn't a bad program at all, really. Kind of zany, but that was British TV for you.
Bring back Pat Jennings. Big 15. Well, yeah, piss off, mate. Certainly not. That was Raya's fault. I'm going Gabriel, bros. No, sorry, I'm going Raya, yeah.
No, but Gabriel also, he allowed himself to be put under. He allowed himself to be put under pressure by Harry Kane, mishit his pass, Kiwior couldn't get it, and then once Bayen got the ball, you sense that there'd be trouble. But Raya had no need to put Gabriel under pressure like that.
Manny, I always bad luck. Sorry, mate. The geezer's 1 minute
handball against Martinelli, and the wait a minute. Why haven't the referee seen that?
What's going on, Pre? Here's another gorgeous one. The pensioner as well. You're pissing me off, innit? I just called
Martinelli.
Now you're fucking ugly. No, I'm joking.
Real.
Guys, don't you dare go nowhere, Manny. Keep him in. I'm going to give it 1 minute because I don't like this geezer's timing. If he tells me he's downstairs, he's 2 minutes away.
Yeah, well, Kiwior with a header, tame header, straight into Manuel Neuer's arms. And as I said, I'm pretty certain you can hear a pin hit the ground over at the Emirates. It's silent now, isn't it?
Nick, yeah. There's booing going on. What I'm hearing. We're booing for some reason.
So whoever predicted a 2-0 result for Arsenal, there goes your clean sheet. And all because of a bozo moment between Gabriel Magalhaes and David Raya.
My 3-1 could still be on, but Nick Nack, your 2-2 could be certainly on here. Fuck.
And a little argy-bargy going on there. It's almost as if it's a North London derby come back to life on a Tuesday night.
Jumping in. We got Phil, we got Chloe. Sorry. Hi.
I wouldn't be surprised if Heung-min Son ends up going to Bayen to be reunited with Kane and Dyer.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't see it happening.
I was going to say, what? Have you heard something? Like, where's that inkling come from? I said, that's interesting.
Mate, that's a joke. It's banter. There's no way that could possibly happen.
Hey, do you know what? I'm sorry, Manny. I immediately thought the same. I went 3-1, you cunt. This is 2-2. And now we're going to go to the Allianz Cocksucker Arena needing a fucking win. Yeah, I'm changing to it as well, bro. I'm pissed off already.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where I'm walking off to. I need my phone and I need my ass keys, I suppose.
Yeah, I get that. But we're going to going back into the action right now. And Saliba bundling over Harry Kane and conceding a free kick. We're still trying to press, but at the moment, things aren't working really well. And, yeah, there was hardly anybody at the back. And, yeah, listen, Gabriel had that covered. Raya did not need to come out that far. And, my goodness gracious, when you're crouched low, don't try to attempt a pass. Goretzka slitting it through the defense. And Gnabry through the goalkeeper's legs. And Gnabry will not be the last Arsenal player, former Arsenal player to score on his return to the Emirates. Of course, you can't forget. By the way, a little piece of trivia. Who was the last former Arsenal player to score at the Emirates before tonight?
Who was that?
Who was the last ex-Arsenal player to score at the Emirates before tonight?
Oh. I'm looking for keys. So I'm sort of just, I don't know. Fuck.
A little trivia test for you and maybe others in the chat. But at the moment, Bayen are coming forward. That was Davies, I think, who passed that to Kimmich. And Davies is now running back to the left. De Ligt to Dyer. Back to De Ligt. Was a delight at Ajax, but has since found the going a little bit difficult after leaving the Amsterdam Arena. And Dyer and Neuer exchanging a little interplay before Dyer eventually sends that forward. Headed back in by Saliba, but only as far as Davies. Now Musiala to Lema. And that is Kimmich. Hoping to find Sané on the right wing, but instead checks himself. Can he pass it to Sané? Yes, he can, but it's a short pass and he receives it back from Sané. Sané to Konrad Lema now. 25 minutes gone. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Saka putting Arsenal ahead, but former Arsenal youth player Serge Gnabry equalising. And a nice through pass there, but was just was a bit too far for Musiala.
Man, have you seen me running around this house like a cunt? Fucking looking everywhere for the keys. They're in the fucking drawer. Bastards. This game's just going to roast now for a minute.
Just goes to show whenever you lose something, it's in the last place you'd think. Always happens to me. Don't worry about it.
Jean RB, we need to take control. Nick Nat. Oh, the crowd's getting excited. Manny think the score. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Steve.
Right. Saka now in the penalty area, but his fellow number 7, Gnabry, guys that out for a corner. And this could be where the excitement builds, because we have scored plenty of goals from set pieces. Maybe Magalhaes can make amends for his ridiculous bozo moment by putting us in front on 26 or 27 minutes. We'll see. Saka ambling towards the corner flag, left-footed away swinger, and we're going to see how it goes. And
sorry, guys, I won't.
Saliba there, we got Kivior there, we got Havertz up there. All eyes on Magalhaes.
Manny, I've unclipped the last clip. I'll be back in 7 minutes, all right?
You take your time, mate. Take your
Lovely.
time.
Manny, I really did try and drag this out to half time. Guys, stay right there. I will be back. I'll be back.
Saka with the corner. And a melee in the box. But eventually, Neuer claims it. And I'll tell you what, that wasn't too far from going in. Beautifully flighted corner. Could have gone in at the centre. Neuer flapping like a starfish, getting nowhere near it. But nobody was there to turn it in, and the German goalkeeper survives. He has the tendency to jump like a bit of a crazed starfish at times. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Why is there so many fireworks? They're saying terrorism attacks tonight, and they're going off right outside the Emirates. People are playing games, seriously. Right outside the Emirates. Just looking outside the window.
Yeah. Also, some of you will know that there was a murder outside the Tottenham ground, and I think there have been some threats as well. So all European grounds tonight are under heavy surveillance and security. Any people who are at the game, I hope that they will be safe and sound and unharmed. But if you aren't there and you're watching on TV, or better still, you're joining on here on YouTube, listening to me and Danny, all the better. So it is Declan Rice who passes it to Martin Odegaard now. Odegaard running down the wing. Trying to get past Lema, but Gnabry has other ideas, and now Lema can come into the middle. And he finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane with a beautiful through pass, but Sané unable to get there. And Magalhaes passes it back to Raya, who urges calm. Ironic, coming from the person who caused that chaos in the first place. Saliba. To Declan Rice, who's sort of settled back in deep. Georgie Porgy, as I call Jorge Freo, of course. Magalhaes, his fellow Portuguese speaker. Back to Georgie. Magalhaes again. Georgie Porgy again. Georgie has to send it forward if he can find the right pass. He sends it sideways to Saliba. Maybe Saliba can send it forward. Saliba to Odegaard. Back to Magalhaes. Saliba. And Odegaard intercepted there by Lema, but it is back with Saliba, passing it to Magalhaes. Saliba again. And Saliba is able to jink his way past Musiala and run forward with it. This is great stuff, but some important defending there from Lema, and the ball goes high, and Bayen can't quite clear their lines. They still can't, but now they can. The referee awards a free kick. Saliba being useful, but at the same time being a bit of a nuisance as well. Not quite able to control his tendency to foul. Eric Dyer passing it back to Neuer. And some cheeky play there, but he eventually gets it out to Kimmich. And I'll tell you what, Kimmich actually did well to stop that from going out for a throw. Pretty careless play there, but some brilliant work from Leroy Sané, twisting around Benny Blanco. He's now running into the penalty area, but great defensive work again. And is that going to be a penalty? The referee has awarded a penalty. On the stroke of the half-hour mark, the referee awards a penalty for a foul on Leroy Sané. And Saliba can't believe it. Saliba's not a believer. But Leroy Sané doing some brilliant work over there, twisting around Benny Blanco. And a foul there by, it was in fact Saliba who got him. And I'm sorry, but that's a check on the leg. Didn't have the ball. You can't do that, Willie. Big Willie making a big mistake there. And Tuchel wanting a penalty, and clearly he's happy that he's got it. And no booking there for Saliba because Ben White was covering back, but a frustrating moment because now David Raya, who was Arsenal's hero when we beat Porto on penalties, now has the responsibility of stopping the former Tottenham striker Harry Kane from scoring yet again at the Emirates. Kane has a pretty decent record from the penalty spot. Of course, for England, he missed that penalty, which sent us crashing out of the World Cup at the expense of France. But for Tottenham, he's been good. He's scored many a penalty in North London derbies from days gone by. Can he score another one at the Emirates? Raya against Kane. Who wins this battle? Is Kane able, or will Raya be the saviour? Right-footed from Kane. And he sends Raya the wrong way. And Bayern Munich are now 2-1 up. Some things never change. Harry Kane scoring against Arsenal. And I think it's fair to say that Danny picked the wrong time to leave. And if any of you are making any comments in the chat, do please accept my apology. I don't have the control, so I can't read your comments. But Danny will get to them ASAP. But Raya there, once again, completely skittish. Kane saw him moving to the right, so he calmly placed it to the left. And, oh, Raya ended up slipping on the turf. What an absolutely skittish game. And I'll tell you what, this is another reason why I never gas up players until the end of the season. All those of you who are claiming that Raya is an improvement and deserves to be the number one, shut your mouth and eat it. And I'm not speaking to any of you in the chat, I'm sure. But there have been people who've said that we did the right thing by replacing Aaron Ramsdale. Raya's picked the worst night to get all skittish.
Oh, sir, no! Oh, sir, no!
Mate, you've just missed it. You've just missed it, and you're not going to be...
What?
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
2-1 Bayern. Fouled by Saliba on Leroy Sané. Harry Kane dispatching the penalty. Raya once again skittish, moving to his right. Kane saw that, dispatched it to the keeper's left. 2-1. And now we've got a game on our hands. What do? We need to show our mettle.
My birthday is going to slowly be ruined now, Manny. Oh, no. There's a bunch of fucking comments.
You can read all of them now.
Fuck me, I'm trying to find where I was, man. I didn't clip it. I left it on my fucking the name. Hold on a second. Right, where was it? I'm gonna guess who was around. Around there.
Yep.
What could go wrong? Absolutely going wrong. All right, that's
Murphy's
about it.
Law. Murphy's Law.
To have art. I know, bros. I am. I just stayed a bit silent. I'm just. As I walked in, the fat bastard was actually dispatching the penalty. Have I locked my door? Fuck knows. The fat bastard was scoring the penalty, bros. Unbelievable, guys. I'm tragically pissed off.
I can just see my Instagram and WhatsApp chats going completely crazy at the moment. A lot of the non-Arsenal fans are having a field day. The Arsenal fans are living.
Back on, Phil. No, I'm joking. See, I told you, let's go somewhere. Go on, man. Sorry, I just thought I'd say that to Phil. For the heating, Jay.
Benny Blanco to Odegaard. Odegaard being double-teamed, but finds Benny Blanco back. Saka. Odegaard in the penalty area, but well blocked by, I believe that's Goretzka. Goretzka, of course, coming back to defend like a good defensive midfielder. Foul on Georgie by Konrad Lehmann, and that will be a free kick. Georgie is livid, but the Swedish referee telling him, calm down, son. Do not show your temper at me.
Manny, quickly brief me. Whose fault was it giving her the penalty? What happened?
Saliba. So both of our central defenders have had bozo moments tonight. And
I immediately just walked off. I was like, right, I ain't got it for a fucking 2-2. No?
No, we'll see about it. But no, it's Leroy Sané running onto it. He's gone past Odegaard in the penalty area, but great defending. And this time, maybe we could make something out of it. 35 minutes gone. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2.
I'm fucking up and down. You think I was off my nut? I'm totally sober. I'm still
and a foul on Saka there, and that will be a free kick. And Saka has been given a lot of protection tonight, and the Swedish referee is not having any nonsense from the Germans, or from anyone for that matter. Goretzka with an ice hockey style body check. That is completely uncalled for, son. And it's all starting from Bayern's defense. A weak header there from Benny Blanco. And somehow Musiala ends up sending it forward to Sané, who outsprints Odegaard, does some great work getting in the penalty area, but Ben White redeeming himself there. But I'll tell you what, White has these bozo moments, and I'll tell you what, there are times when I take a look at Benny Blanco and say, you know what, I'm glad he's not in the England squad.
So I'm laughing at that. That's the thumbs up there. Danny's gonna have a heart attack. I was just looking at that.
If he had been more mature, that would have been him up against Vinicius Jr. at Wembley that day.
And you get 2 thumbs up. He's gonna miss 2-1.
Yeah.
I know.
Header from Magalhaes, off target, still 2-1 Bayern Munich. And I remember actually predicting that Bayern would win this 2-1. So my prediction's on. So the 3-1 Arsenal predictions, the 2-0 Arsenal predictions, they're all out. Anyone who changed it to a Desmond, well done. Biggest penalty of Kane's life. Arsenal have had 61% of the possession compared to Bayern's 39%, but Bayern have, executed their plan superbly, strong on the counter, taking advantage of some weak defending, and they have found themselves in and are good value for their 2-1 lead. But Davies at the moment is having a bit of a shocker in the Bayern defense, and thankfully he ends up recovering to get the ball away. And Kimmich now passing it back to De Ligt, and Goretzka is able to receive that pass from De Ligt. Goretzka up against Rice, gets it through Rice's legs all the way to Kane. And Kane wins a throw off Magalhaes, putting an end to all the madness.
Manny, WB's up.
Hey! Behave.
WB's up and running. Hold up. Keeper had gone long before. He even strikes the ball. There you go. I know he wants this fucking horrible. I'm going 5-1. Fuck you, Manny. That sounds like Wenger times. Luckily, it's still 9 minutes.
Phil, please, no. I know as a Hammers fan, you might have a bit of an antipathy towards us, but please, that's going too far.
Did we spank you at the Happy fucking Hammers ground?
Well, they beat us twice earlier in the season, so at least they had to have record this season.
That's why I never mentioned it. Sorry, Nick. I was like, what's he fucking talking about? It confused me. What do you mean there's 90 minutes left?
By the way, to answer the trivia question, the last former Arsenal player to score at the Emirates before tonight, Dinos Mavropanos for West Ham in that 2-0 win.
Fucking bastard. Imagine that. He's the last geezer in the world out of money. Oh, shit.
Before that, of course, it was Theo. No, it wasn't Mavropanos. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Joe Willock.
Oh, that one I would have eventually got. Because, I remember the goal immediately. Sorry. Because I was thinking, when did Mavropanos score again? Did you hear what I was saying out my mouth? I was like, when did that happen, bro?
Yeah.
That's actually, clip it back after your mouth. Sorry,
poor foul there by Martinelli on Kane, who's clutching his knee. And Bayern, I'll tell you what, do not underestimate this team. They came over here with a plan and they've executed very well so far indeed.
No. I'm going to slightly put a slight spin on that. They're shit in their league. They've lost the league to buy a fucking Leverkusen. Sorry, I'm not taking a piss out of Leverkusen. Leverkusens. And they're what's it called? Like a walking dog, a wounded dog, innit? And they've come over, and Tuchel's obviously told them, cunts, you've lost everything, you're shit, you've lost me my job. Do you want to show a bit of pride now and roll your sleeves up? And I don't know, I reckon that sort of effects more took in place. But who knows, man? I'm not saying I haven't trained hard for it, but I reckon they're wounded dogs, and I reckon Tuchel's probably gone from, you've lost me my job. Fuck the lot, yeah.
Well, by that logic, Atletico Madrid should be going far, and they've got to play Dortmund in the quarterfinals as well. Now they might have an easier time of it.
What's happened to Simeone? What? I don't get it. Atletico, you said, yeah?
Yeah, at the moment, Kivior back to Magalhaes. Magalhaes finding Blanco.
Eh? Right, fuck it. I don't know. What was you talking? Well, sorry, man. No.
Blanco, Benny Blanco.
Beautiful. Right. Man just talks then. Oh, no, you're going to start. Shut up, bro. Shut up, Ty. Leave him. He's a good
come
lad.
On, Abbott. Show us what you can do. Johnny boy, my guy, I love you. This should be comment of the night. Come on, Abbott. Show us what you can do. And I'll tell you what, Havertz has been quiet tonight. 40 minutes gone. In fact, 40 minutes and 24 seconds. About 4.5 minutes to go, plus stoppages before half-time. It is still Bayern Munich 2, Arsenal 1 at the Emirates Stadium. An Emirates Stadium, which has now gone quiet.
Brother, I'm not saying I want the game to end, but I literally can't wait to cook, bro. Seriously. A mac cheese, coleslaw. Sorry, I'm hungry. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm going to put with it though. I'm going to make something from scratch. I'm going to look in the kitchen and do a freestyle. But I'll send you some pictures.
So, listen, Danny, just one question. Where is the best place to have some good pizza? And none of this commercial Pizza Hut, Domino's, and all that rubbish. Where would you go to have a good pizza?
I've got a bit of a problem already. So I know I talk. This is when I get excited. We start talking about food, and obviously Arsenal as well. But I mean, not because I'm a fat bastard, because I'm a chef. But I mean, bro, I don't really love this new fashion. Like, if you go to somewhere posh like Muswell Hill, Highgate, and I know you know these areas. Everyone's going to show you about stone bake. Now, I'm not saying stone bake isn't for everyone. It's not actually. It's okay, but I'd rather just someone do a traditional pizza better. So, to answer your question in a final nutshell, bros, I think unless I make it for you, bros, I don't know, because I make a smashing pizza. I'm really not trying to blow on the trumpet. Like, I actually only like my own pizza, mate.
Yeah. Corner from Saka, left-footed in swinging, hoping to cause some problems, and once again, Arsenal just can't quite get in, but there's a foul in the penalty area anyway, so that chance goes begging. And the reason why I ask is that
I'm going to finish that question for you. On an emergency, when I've closed the restaurant, I didn't eat in the day. You know I'm back working, didn't you, Manny? You know I'm back in the kitchen, sorry. I don't know if
Yep.
Oh, yeah, wonderful, brilliant, sorry. I did do it to myself the other day. I went to, I don't want to say their name. I went to Domino's and spent 25 quid, bro. No, I didn't go in. I ordered it. Bruv, a geezer on a bike turned up. It was raining to fucking London. And when I say a bike, I mean a push bike. The pizza was fucked. I haven't said that to the company. I'm just never going to do it again in my life. The pizza was fucked. So basically for £25, I'll tell you what I got for that £25. I got a medium vegetarian sizzler and a fucking garlic bread and fucking cheese. Mate, I ate the fucking garlic bread and cheese. It cost me 25 quid. Never again in my fucking life, Manny, will I fucking do it to myself. Just to finish the point, I know when you go into these establishments, because motherfuckers, if they're brazen like me and got a massive mouth on them, I just open the box. I'll be like, what the fuck have you done here? Mate, I don't want this. What we're going to do is we're starting again. Or if it's very close to being done and I just another minute in the oven, I'll tell them straight, mate, back round there, let's do that a bit more, innit? I told you I don't like overly yellow cheese. It's got to be just that touch over, bruv. Not how the company taught you to do it. The company taught, so like, do everything the company taught you, yeah? And then give it another fucking 90 seconds exactly in the fucking oven. If they fail that test, because I know what the company guidelines are, I'll be honest with you. So you do exactly your company guidelines. But with me, when the fucking machine screams, ignore it, motherfucker. I want you to go again from 90 seconds to fucking 120 seconds. You choose. You're the guy cooking. I'm not going to call you a chef. You're opening a fucking oven door. But you're the one cooking. So do that for me, mate. If they fail that test, I don't know. I'm usually asking to start again.
Yeah, I get that. I like that tip, by the way. Keep it in for an extra 90 seconds. But that 90 seconds is crucial. 1 second later, and you're going to have burnt stuff, eh?
That's the problem. Because, unfortunately, I fucked WB one time. He's probably already read it in the comments because he's here. I've told the K's right. No, you're going to love it, man. He's starting you today. So we've walked into, and this is obviously a little while before, because Stephen's not even in the end, in the manner, mate. He went, I went, mate, this has got to be well done. Gave him all the usual talky brothers. He knows me. He went, I know, brother. You'll come every time. I know. He pleaded with me. I know, brother. I went, no, brother. I'm going to tell you again. Just so there's no fuck-ups, yeah? Anyway, poor WB. But you know what it is? I'm going to tell you the simple answer for this. Because he eats pig, schwein, bacon and everything, yeah? Because he's a proper fucking one like that. And I know you eat everything as well, Manny, but WB's a fucking schwein. So,
I don't quite eat everything. I try to avoid pork whenever I can.
Brilliant. I know I've heard you mention it before that you would eat it, though. So, I'm not... Anyway, WB... Obviously, he gets meat feast, and I want extra meat on it, and extra pepperoni, and extra fucking dog, and a cat.
Oh yeah.
All of that, yeah. Hold on, Danny. It is.
Yeah.
Hold on. The pig fat and everything comes out of the meat, so it cooks it a lot faster than a vegetarian. No, you're talking to a chef. It cooks it 1.5 minutes to 2.5 minutes quicker because of the pig fats and the juices on it. So Stephen's pizza was perfectly done in the middle, perfectly. But his edges started burning because of the pig fats now dripping over. I know he's laughing because it's exactly true, hopefully. But we're going to get into the comments. We're going to have a look, Manny. I'll buy it.
Yeah. By the way, 1 minute of time added on, and we've got Leroy Sané on the right wing.
No, they're not. Ask Liverpool. They're not, bros. They're not doing that at all, Nick.
Yeah, but... well, very nearly an attack there for Bayen, but that was sort of forced back on them. But it is Dyer who has the ball. Can he start something at the moment?
I'm not taking a Desmond, bros. I want us to win 3-2. No, this is, bros, going to the Allianz Arena, bros. No, John, maybe. Because I'm not saying we're probably going to be thanking for it.
And once again, Davies with a poor piece of play there. Saka feeding Havertz into the penalty area. Davies has looked under par tonight, but an offside flag against the German, I believe. And the German also was guilty of a handball in the penalty area. And that is, in fact, the half-time whistle. So Arsenal starting magnificently, but their calamitous defending has seen them concede 2 goals. And I want to check the score at the Bernabeu.
I reckon the network I'm showing will have told me already, but so I'm going to say 2-1.
Yeah, it should. Well, Rudiger over there giving his teammates a bit of a talking to, but we got 3 minutes of added on time at the Bernabeu. 1 minute's been played, so it's Camavinga all the way to Mendy, and that is back with Chouameni, who's playing in the back four tonight.
Stand up if you want Manny to take a breather.
Yeah. Now, obviously, we're going to take a look at the highlights once we get to an advertisement break. Valverde and Carvajal taking that forward. It is Vinicius Jr. down the wing. And Guardiola there. It's not going to be a corner because that goes straight to Ortega. And Ortega is a decent goalkeeper, but he is no Edison Moraes. Grealish. Back to Guardiola. And that is Johnny Stones, who, unlike the Rolling Stones, can get satisfaction.
I'm still with you, Manny. Remember, even though sometimes I could set off the aura of I'm on the finals, because sometimes people will text me when I'm live. I think it's just a. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo. I'm live, bro. Hold on. Even when you're in jail, you knew when to phone me when I'm live. Now you're out of jail, you still text me when you're live. But hello, bro.
For some reason, Ruben Diaz is wearing the captain's armband tonight. Absolute sacrilege. One of the most overrated defenders in the league. In my opinion.
Shit.
But,
where's that Sophie Rose? Fuck me. Let's go to Sophie Rose. Oh, my neighbour, I've just locked myself out of Twitter. And she done this for me last time.
Oh, mate.
Yes,
getting yourself locked out. It's happened to you a few times before as well, hasn't it? And 20 seconds to go. Rodrigo.
Into the whole world that you
up against Ruben Diaz.
I've locked myself out of Twitter. I might need you in a minute.
Vinicius Jr. to Rodrigo. Back to Vinicius Jr. Just outside the penalty area, but some excellent defending sees that go to waste. And Bellingham was also lurking there.
I'm not laughing at you, man. I'm laughing at my fucking much stupidity at times. How have I just locked myself out of Twitter and I've just had to text some bird? Hello, babes, how you doing?
And it's the half time at the Bernabeu. It is 2-1 to Real Madrid. So Real, like Bayern, recovering from going down to recover and lead. We have forgotten.
Yeah, I don't like none of them, Phil. Don't tell me you like stone crust. It's because you've never had a proper pizza in your life, son. You never had me cooking you one. It's not for me. Domino's garlic bread is horrible. It actually, when they're on point, that's the only thing I like in their restaurant, and it's frozen. For some reason, it's the only thing I like that they sell.
I wouldn't touch Domino's even if you paid me.
No, I mean, just the garlic bread pizza. Bros, some cunt in a prep kitchen just whacked it together and they freeze it and they bake it for 4 minutes and send out. Brilliant. I'm just saying, personally, they fuck up the pizza most of the time because the geezers are cunt. I just don't like pizza from nowhere. I like my own pizza. It's deadly serious. I make my own pizza, just like I'm gonna make my mac cheese today. Everything's from scratch, man. But I don't go Tesco and buy cold store. I just couldn't do it. The only mistake I make every time is I'm gonna make a massive cold store now and I'm gonna be eating it for 4 days. Oh, mate, I don't eat chicken, brother. What do you mean you think, John? You should know better than that. We're on the virtues of fucking veganism. I don't eat milk. I eat milk. What I count. I don't drink milk, and I don't fuck about with egg. But I do fuck about with cheese. What was that? That's okay. I think they do boneless chicken. They burnt mine on the cooked Danny's. No, it's because mine has to stay in longer. Because remember, I've only got pepper on it and jalapeno. So that doesn't produce no juices, bros. Your thing produces swine and dog and cat and juice. That's the only difference, bros. I've told you this before. And believe it or not, cooking cheese takes a second longer and it ain't got all that shit on it. Simple as it's not rocket science. Whoa, did I just throw? I went to throw my zoo I've missed the ashtray and thrown it over the desk. Fuck me, I just outed myself there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I just wonder if our players have gotten, stage fright or nervousness, given that it's our first. Our players, because we're back in the Champions.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. Yeah, go on.
We're back in the Champions League after
Hold on. I like it. Sorry, Manny. That's a disgusting thing just jumping in. Never seen this name before. FX. Good evening. What do you mean? What do we need? As in this game or like the summer? I'll take it. You mean this game? So I'm gonna go this game. We need them to man up right now, bro. Like, as Manny was literally just touching on the subject, have our players got a little bit overconfident, starstruck? Went 1-0 up. Relax for a minute. Stage fright, starstruck. Sorry, that's exactly what I meant, Manny. Well done. Cheers. I think it could be a bit of what Manny's saying, and a bit of overconfidence. And remember, with all respect, Bayern Munich are a walking, what's the word I used before? A wounded dog, a wounded animal. They've just been stabbed up, innit? Like it weren't even Dortmund, fam. It was fucking Leverkusen that have come along out of nowhere with Chubby Alonso, big Chubby, and stunned them. So basically, Tuchel gets them training this week and just basically starts slowly showing them, like, listen, I'm not even here next season, boys. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a bit of pride back, because you know what we're going to do? The league's done. Let's just have it straight. We're shit. Bayer Leverkusen have done us. And we're going fully for the Champions League. Now, the words shouldn't be enough to come along and beat Arsenal at the Emirates. But so it's a combination of a bit of what Manny's saying, a bit of we thought we were the fucking dogs, nuts. Do you know what I mean? Like my dog, or my ex-dog at this moment, Loco. So, yeah, trying to put a finer point on your answer. Manny's saying, did we get stage fright? I'm saying a bit of cockiness with the stage fright. But to finish it, Bayern Munich got fuck all else to play for. They're not even in the German Cup. So it's shite or bust for Bayern Munich. And they're going... The good, the bad, they're going good. You know what I mean? So because they're not shitting or busting at the moment, because they're beating us at Emirates Stadium. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Shout out to all of the real ones in the stream. See what I mean? Pizza was raw. That's why, bros, I can't eat out from nowhere as a vegetarian. This is why. Because, bros, when I look at the pizza upside down, I'm like, oh god, they didn't even try. Or you pick it up and the pizza wants to sit down on the floor and start flopping like a fucking some gays that's fucking sniff too much. It's cock when he tries to. Woo! So,
yeah. But anyway, the reason why I asked about pizza is because I remember when I had my graduation ceremony back from university over in Florida. I remember that immediately after the ceremony, I had a couple of parties to attend. One of them had, both of them had alcohol, basically. The earlier one, I helped myself to a few Red Bull vodkas and, really enjoyed myself. I had to go to another party, so in between, I went to this wonderful place which sells terrific New York-style pizza, thin crust, heavy on the toppings, especially if, like WB, you enjoy the meats. Their meat lovers pizza is absolutely fine.
I don't want a pizza like that, though. I don't want it to be double-decker size amounts of cheese. I don't want too much cheese on it. I want a reasonable amount of vegetable. I
get the cheese. I get the cheese. I'm fine with it with not having too much cheese. Extra cheese is overrated. But if you've got more vegetables or more meat or what have you, I remember getting a Super Supreme with the olives and the peppers and everything, and also one slice of a meat lovers one. And I'll tell you what, you get that down you, it prepares you for another night on the vodka at a nearby club. I had vodka shots everywhere. I didn't even get a hangover the next morning. I only woke up the next morning with a voice so low, I'd almost become Barry White. The moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen.
Manny, I'm going to freeze frame you again there. Manny, I'd love you in this country one time, yeah? And just not seeing is believing. It's just, I think I'd like to go toe to toe with you in a public house. Not like personally, like me, you, a couple of boys. And I'd love to just see what we all come out with by the end of the night. Like, I think you'd be hilarious, Charles.
Are you challenging me?
I don't know why. This is coming to my head while you're saying, I think you'd be the most hilarious drunk in the world. Guys, sorry, I'm going to ask a random question.
All right, listen. Look,
guys, you seen me do a drunk stream. I'm slurring my... And I play by a fucking lovely dog. Hello.
No,
embarrassing.
Yeah, but listen,
Manny,
I may not have...
Manny, no. Okay. And Manny, yeah, would never do this. He'll be like, Should I go live? Of course not. I can hardly fucking take my shoes off. Me, I think it's still hilarious. Hey, we're live. Anyway.
No, my friend, you underestimate me. You underestimate me. I never get hangovers. And
we're not talking hangovers. We're not there yet. We're not at the next day. I'm saying, if Manny was blooded in a public house, I just for my own security and my own madness in my head, I want to see how this like. Do you get louder, for instance? Like, tell this up. It's up.
No.
Like, I don't know because this is where you start. This is where you start the evening. Hi mate, how you doing? Can I get 2 Stellas, 2 vodka Red Bulls, and 2... Thanks so much. Yeah, you have a beautiful night, mate. Thank you. I just want to know when you go to a bar, you're 10th. Mate, hello, listen. Oh yeah, I know they're fucking. They're not over there, fucking idiots. Right, mate, can I get 4 fucking Stellas? Without the swearing, of course. 4 fucking Stellas. Do you get louder and more boisterous when you're drunk, Manny? In your opinion?
Nope. I am a.
So do you stay Manny, just straight Manny? That's going to alarm.
I try to, yes. And the thing is,
wait. That's your inner senses, Manny. Have you ever been bladdered to the point that the inner senses are now done? Yeah. And you, or has anyone told you, wait, Manny, what the fuck? Like, mate, I've known you 15 years, and like, I've never seen you that last night. Like, what? Never once?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. It has never ever happened to me that I can't remember the events of the night before, no matter how much I drink. Because if I know I've had too much to drink, I stay away from company. And when I say I'm a sleepy drunk, I get tired. So I avoid human contact, because the worst thing that can happen is, you have a bit too much and people say you were an absolute arsehole last night. I never want that to happen to me. So I promise you, I do whatever I can take to make sure that I emerge from a night out with my reputation intact. And I have witnesses, I promise you. That night, graduation night, after all that vodka, I walked back to my own flat. No vomiting, no nothing. The next day, no hangover. I just woke up with a very deep voice. So I tell you.
Oh, you might not have one where you are. I tell you, the kebab shop on the way home.
No, I had some pizza in between, but there were no kebab shops open. Over in the US, they don't have kebab shops. They have pizza shops and they have burger shops. And here's the thing. If you want to have a kebab or a shawarma, whatever it's called, it will invariably be run by a Muslim owner, and you would never see them operate anywhere near a pub or a bar anywhere else.
Cool. Fair enough. Manny, take a breather. It's half fucking time. He's not going to stop, so let's just leave it.
But you know what's also really good post drinking food?
Oh, it's alcohol.
Fish and chips.
Oh, what if you have alcohol? Really?
Oh yeah.
I've never done this, Manny. Remember? Never in my life. Remember, I stopped eating meat when I was 10. Remember? So there was never a time before I was 10 years old sat there with a pint and a fish and chips, mate. I'm not saying I never ate fish and chips, but I never had a pint with fish and chips in my life.
Oh, you are missing out. If you have a casual pint during the day
I looked at tartar sauce, Manny, and I decided when I was a kid, no, Manny, I'm strange. I decided because I didn't like the smell when I was a kid. I'm never going to try it. I've never tried tartar sauce. Manny, talk to me.
Tartar sauce. I go back and forth on it. I often have my mushy peas, my fish and chips with some vinegar and maybe some mushy peas. The tartar sauce, I could do without it.
Oh, Manny, do you know what? I fucking love you, man. Manny, did you watch WrestleMania?
Nope. Johnny, in our Twitter chat, I cannot stand that. I wouldn't watch that even if you told me.
Do you know what I was thinking? Manny likes. First thing that thinks in my head, Manny likes wrestling.
Nope.
That's the first thing I thought.
I mean, I wouldn't mind watching Olympic wrestling the way it was, but what they call wrestling entertainment, count me out.
Oh, that wrestling that you're talking about when I was fucking young, bro, they were touching people, man. I don't know what they were. Fuck knows what them days was up to.
I mean, now it's just a case of people bashing each other's heads.
Oh, come on. Tyler. I didn't expect it from you. That's all. WB's up and running. Like, WB's had a couple of beers today and he's thinking, right, do you know what? Fucking Manny. He's giving me the bollocks cake. I'm going to go. And WB's just WB. We've all met him. You know WB yourself. I'm not saying you know him deeply, but it's WB.
And this just in, there's been a half-time substitution. Alexander Zinchenko has come on for Jakub Kiwior.
Mate, and I'm now. Hold on, Manny. I'm going to directly at this at Manny. At Manny, do you remember I said I was going to answer the Jacob Keyword question after 2 games? I thought it'd be the second leg, but I said Man City away and Bayern Munich. Do you remember me telling you this? Yes or no? You were alive. It was last time you were alive. People are talking Keyword. I think UE come in or someone come in and said, don't you think Keyword's been outstanding? My reply to that person's comment, and you was with me, I repeat, you was with me. My reply to that person's comment was, I think he's done okay in the last couple of games, Sheffield United, Luton, with all respect. But I'm going to judge him after Man City away and Bayern Munich over 2 legs. Manny, whether you remember or not, I hope you do. Don't worry about it. I don't care. Well, I do. Manny, don't matter. Don't Manny, listen to me. This is gospel what I'm saying. I said over 2 legs. I'm making my decision. I don't like Jason. I'm going to call him Jason. I don't like Jason Keyword. And he's a centre-back, left-footed at very best. Even though some people have said he ain't strong enough to be a centre-back. Well, he's not good enough as a left-back. So I want to put that to bed. Don't let me go and get bedclothes out of the sheet and I'll wrap it up there. Because I will do it.
I get that. But having said that, Zinchenko's not good enough to be a left-back either. And he's on the field. It's just about to start. Odegaard starting proceedings. Pass back to David Raya. And yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Hold on. I know we're just kicking off. But, see, I never said, and I know you're not throwing that at me, I never said Zinni was the answer either. I just said I will rate simply Jason Keyword after Man City away and Bayern Munich. In my head right now, he's not good enough to play for Arsenal at left back.
I already made up my mind. I mean, you know, he has done well, but not outstanding.
I also told the group on the very same night I told you, I said, guys, something I said on the channel tonight. Hold on. Guys, something I said on the channel a couple of weeks ago, or whenever Manny was last on, someone, I think it was Yui, but I can't definitely remember if Yui said, I think he was been outstanding. He's been fantastic. I directly replied to that person's comment saying, so whoever remembers this, come straight through or get it on the screen for fuck's sake. I said, I'll judge after blah, blah, blah. So if it was Yui, I said, I'll judge after Man City away and Bayern Munich over 2 legs. I didn't need 2 legs. I need till half time of the first leg. Jason, because I'm going to call him Jason now for no particular reason. Jason Keyword is a big cunt. Sorry, man. That's that. I appreciate him playing decently against Sheffield United, but it was another personal one to me that I'd start putting it out there to people. Keyword's done okay. Do you know on Twitter they don't like me for this? They almost try and ban me. Jason's done all right at left back, but he's not the fucking answer. And Bayern Munich and Man City will prove me right. I'm so sorry. It might be a very small proof right here because this ain't no big thing. Mate, he's whipped off at half-time Man City. He's whipped off at half-time against Bayern Munich. Do you know why? Because he ain't that fucking good. Sorry, guys. You're too... Fuck you, Tyler. It's not that. And that's not a fuck you at you. Brother, they've got to learn to have more respect. If they're taking money off a person and smiling, oh, thank you, brother. Or if it's a Turkish... Sol, vinegar, ketchup. Like, brothers, I'm not going to have it, brothers. You're going to take my money with a smile, fucking make my food with a smile as well, with passion. The way I cook for people every day of my life, brothers. Every fucking day.
Yeah. Well, we're making a promising start to the half now, but once again, the offside flag. You know what? Here's the thing.
Go on, that's it. Go on, you're up and running. You have to get me off the fence.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I get taking Kivio off because Sané has literally, cooked him all night.
And what did De Bruyne or Phil Foden do to him against Man City away? They didn't get many opportunities. He was still, out of the 4 defenders, he was the weakest link. And got removed at half time. Hold on, you
Yeah, Arteta doing an Anne Robertson. You are the weakest link.
He hasn't directly answered me. He's answered it with a question. That was why I asked you, and you know I love you. Oh, man! Do you remember I said, oh no, he has answered. Do you know no. He went, yeah, he's a pagan. That translated means he's shit, Manny. I was about to say that doesn't answer. No, he's answered it. So basically, I'm right. So hold on. So basically, I'm right.
Yeah. Well, so ironically,
AFC TV, pretty as usual for me, was absolutely 100% correct. 100% correct. Yeah. Sorry, brother. I have to have these very small winning moments because it doesn't excite me playing well against Sheffield. I believe, bros, with 4 weeks training on me and no smoking weed, I could play decently against Sheffield United. Bollocks.
Yeah,
right.
You'd certainly do a better job than Chelsea, that's for sure.
Manny, was that an offensive comment there, Manny? That's why I've left it there. If it is, I'm going to remove it immediately. I don't really know what to think of that.
The poshest Indian ever. Well, no, don't remove it. I mean, you know, there are posher ones. I mean, I don't know if
I
you.
word that differently.
I mean,
Manny
obviously, you must
hold on.
remember. Yeah.
Manny, if you spoke to him over the phone, you could think. So, I hope you don't take this wrong, Manny. You could think you're talking to an English white gazer. In that way, yes, I do not agree. I hear what you're saying. Or there's another way to put it, where a professional person will put it. Like when I'm in the kitchen, I'm a professional. So the way to say it is, Manny speaks massively, perfectly, better than me because I'm half road, half Danny. That means street Manny. Manny talks just perfectly. I think the best terminology to put on this is perfectly the Queen's English. He knows his Q's from his P's to his O's. Manny just talks absolutely massively splendid English, brother. So that's what I meant, Manny. That was what was in my heart when I said that. You just talk splendidly perfect English. No one could take that away from you. Yeah, but also, I would say no one could directly tell where you. If I was talking to you on the phone, Manny, and I've never met you in my life, not that anyone should be judging. No one is judging. If someone come on the phone and said, just out of curiosity, where do you think that gazer's from? I don't know. I don't know, England. I don't know. I'd probably say that, Manny, if I spoke to you on the telephone. There's nothing offensive in that, Manny. I'll tell you that straight. Like if anyone aims at me, I'll tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, listen.
Do you understand where I'm coming from when I say that, or not?
Yes, I do. I do. I get
when I say that. Okay, that's what I'm. No, that's what I'm specifying on. But you know what, guys? I love some of these comments. Let's get back to the game, and we can do this if Manny's got time for 10 minutes after the game. Manny, carry on. Sorry, I didn't know what to think of that.
Yeah. But anyway, listen, to answer your question, leave that comment on there, and that's perfectly fine. I am born to Indian parents, but I am an Englishman, born and brought up. And obviously, I was brought up sort of in learning the Queen's English, as it were. So I haven't really lost the accent. It's been diluted because I've been around several places.
You know what? Doesn't that explain it perfectly, people? I said if I spoke to Manny on the phone, I'd reckon whatever. That's just explained it for me perfectly. Yeah. I grew up in fucking. Anyway, let's move on from that one. John Arby,
anyway.
I don't agree with that. I know better, Italian. I used to go to one in Crouch and I used to eat their pasta. I'm not going to lie. I'd eat their pasta. Their pizza, shit. I think I'm a bit fussy.
You're a chef. You're supposed to be fussy. You know your food.
In terms of, well, bro, we haven't got massive amounts on the bench. Yes, the LTA in that's AKA Lee Trossard, Trossard. You could bring on the LTA, which I'll subscribe to right now. But in terms of attacking threat, we ain't got that much, bros.
I'd take Havertz off and bring Trossard on. Move Martinelli into the middle, Trossard on the wing.
But Havertz has been awful. What he'll do is he'll put Trossard full span and leave Martin on the left. That's never going to happen. He doesn't play like that. He's never done it before.
We spoke about Martinelli potentially playing in the middle, and I think the issue with Martinelli is that he doesn't quite have the strength to push off a defender who's trying to attack him. But when he plays down the middle, he's very direct. He can see the wall and he can score some goals. But Havertz has been ineffective tonight.
Okay. FX Shings, though. I just misread it, bro.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what angers me about the Kivior substitution is that he's literally been a sacrificial lamb for both Gabriel and Saliba, who both dropped stinkers tonight, it has to be said. There is no central defensive cover on the bench. Poor pass there from Sané, never had the legs to get there, and that is intercepted by Saliba, who can send it forward, but Georgie now has it, passes it to Zinchenko.
Alcohol is haram. I couldn't agree more, bros. I couldn't agree more. My mum said to me years ago, if you drink, it's probably going to mean you're going to smoke cannabis. And after cannabis, you're going to do X, Y, and Z. She actually wasn't correct with the X, Y, and Z. But I totally understood what she said. She literally said to me, alcohol is, without saying it that way, alcohol is haram, son. Alcohol is haram. Allah. She didn't say that, obviously. She's Irish. But in all our best intentions, she basically said, your dad's an alcoholic, you can. I do not ever want you to drink in your life. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is the root of all evil. So my mum, having a pint of beer was almost like fucking, oh God, I don't know how to describe it. It was bad, Manny. Okay, it was bad, that's all.
I get that. And I mean, there are some people who just, can't.
One more time.
There are just some people who really, aren't able to, hack the drink, as it were, and maybe they just. I think I've studied a lot of cases and I've learned a lot. And
hold on, John Arby's opinion, No, he's grown up in a specific way. Obviously a Muslim lifestyle, bro. As in just alcohol is haram. So I get it. So no, it doesn't matter. Hold on. He could love you, and you know it. You and John Harvey actually loves you. Like he said, like, man, I love it when he comes on the stream, blah blah. Again, he's never going to say alcohol is good. Not even a small drop of it. What's that?
No, there's a question there. Phil asking me if I ever had liver and onions. I remember not liking them very much as a child. But you know, my mum used to. Yeah?
No, nothing. They got excited. Sorry.
They did. Zinchenko with a pass into the penalty area. And this segues back to a question that Ty made. Look, whenever we do a watch-along, the reason why I commentate is because I'm of the opinion that whenever you do a watch-along, the worst thing that people can see is one or two people shouting at the TV, you know, yelling and cursing. I mean, I'm not too sure people would necessarily want to watch that. I could be wrong. And Kane there with an elbow into Gabriel's face. And
congratulations on that. You know what? I always find that tedious as well. But that's why you snapped me out, because I could go to talk about food and you snapped me out of it, because you'll just suddenly it'll be Odegaard trying to ruin the midfield. And it makes me remember we're doing a watch on for Arsenal here, and I love that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think I'm sure it wasn't necessarily deliberate from Kane, but then you do not stick your elbow out. I mean, maybe he knew that Gabriel was coming behind him. Cheeky stuff there from the England captain. Oh boy, it looks worse every time you see it.
I've obviously missed that in here, innit? So I'm just going to move on.
Taxi for Harry Kane.
I wish I was deaf.
Taxi for Harry Kane.
Bro, let me tell you something. That is such a wicked thing to say, bro. Imagine tomorrow you woke up and you're like next to your girlfriend, yeah? And you're like, I want to put it in you, babes. And she's like, she can't hear you. Mate, or you, fuck, bro, that's such a... would Arsenal fans rather win the league? Or I would rather personally win the league, bro. So it would put out a massive... Ooh. I get that. Nah, bro. How can you be the best team in the world, but you're not the best team in your own league? That's the only way I can answer that. How can you be the best team in the world, but you're not the best team in your country?
Well, technically, you wouldn't be the best in the world, just the best in Europe.
By the way, I don't count the world because Europe has the best footballing nations on God's green earth. Serie A, the Bundesliga, the Great Premier League. I don't know which other planets can say this. Yo! It's my fucking birthday, you! It's my birthday in 2 hours, you!
Yeah.
So we're going to be on green legs.
So this is why I commentate. And at the moment, Gnabry has the ball. Passing out to Musiala. Goretzka. And he drags it wide. Arsenal looking very weak at the back. And, you know, this is what I was saying about taking off Kivior. He wasn't really at fault for both the goals, but he didn't really have a good game tonight. But with Gabriel and Saliba staying on, we don't have any replacements for them. I yank one of them off right now, to be honest.
Well, this is why I said an Osman Diomande or someone like that in the summer would actually be a very good fit for Arsenal. We need at least a third very good centre-back at this football club.
You bet.
And we haven't got
we're also missing Yuri and Timber a lot, and it's ridiculous how, you know, we've got another jack of all trades footballer who's not necessarily a master, and Arteta shoehorned him into being left back. It's ridiculous. And I've been saying it.
No, I'm joking. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's a total. That wasn't
Yeah, Kivior not good enough. You can't shoehorn a centre back into a left back position, ask him to play there just because it's
still not
worked
good
for the
enough.
most part.
Manny, answer the question: is he a good enough left back to play for Arsenal Football Club?
No, he isn't. No.
Okay, cool. What? Not in a rude way. I agree with exactly what the comment says there. That he is not good enough, bro. There's a penalty shout or something, Manny. There's a penalty shout or something, Manny.
We'll see what
There's
happens.
a penalty fucking shout or something, Manny.
We'll find out, but there's actually a free kick that's been awarded. It's not a penalty. Foul there by Lema on Saka, and Saka's clutching his leg again, and there's a booking as well. And Saka has been overprotected tonight, but that's a good thing for us.
Manny! Come on, Arsenal fans! Fucking raise the atmosphere! Manny, sorry, I'm getting agitated. We're 2-1 down, man. It's my birthday.
I know.
Come on, I want us to win 3. I want us to win 3 fucking 2! Come on, Manny. Do something.
Coming up to the hour mark, of course, we need a goal, and we need it badly. We're going to find out who has it.
Oh shit. Manny! No, I'm joking. Let me calm myself down. I don't know. There's a weird aura going on about me, Manny, right now. I don't know what it is, honestly. I just feel a bit weird. I want us to win. I want to go cook splendid food after the stream because you see my food, Manny, after the stream. Even though it is going to taste splendid, it's not going to taste just as good if we lose 2-1, Manny. If we lose 2-1 this evening, Manny, it's not going to taste as good. Does that make sense to you?
I know. Of course,
Oh,
it makes sense. It's a bit like when you go to the gym, you have a workout. If you have an excellent workout, it makes your recovery meal taste a lot nicer. If you don't have a good workout, your recovery meal is going to taste like crap.
I know you do keep fit like that, Manny. Yes, you do, and I actively, obviously, try and do these things as much as I can. Like, I don't know. Someone asked me straight face the other day. They go, "How do you keep fit, Sam? As in, like, you drive a lot, whatever." I go, "I make sure I have sex every evening." Sorry, that's a proper dumb answer. But I don't know. It's because he was calling me out, man. I was like, "Well, I make sure every day before I go to work in the morning, I proper go in. Do you know what I mean? Like bang, bang, bang. And when I get back, I do the exact prompt same thing. I go, so that there for me is a good 20 minutes in the gym, there and back. Do you know what I mean? I go, that's 40 minutes every day I provide myself with gym work.
Well, as long as you exercise all your muscle groups, that's fine. It's good cardio.
I do.
I'll grant you that.
I do. I'll go in. I make it my life's work to go in.
I will grant you that it is good cardio, from what I've heard.
So exactly. Like seriously, like yeah, forget it. Because the bits I was thinking now is way too much to say. But just need to score the next goal. You're exactly right, bro. Come on, Arsenal. Right, let's do a few comments. Just need to score. If Zinni isn't the answer, and bro, Tommy, you're telling me to be Thomas? I'm gonna read your comment, but differently. If Zinni isn't the answer, and Thomas Partey is injured, bro, he's not injured. He's back for 2 weeks.
Tomiyasu, not Partey.
I know what it says. No, man, I'm taking the piss because people are telling me Thomas Partey ain't fit either. That's why I said that, Manny. He's fit massively.
Oh, by the way, listen, I know you made a bet. It's 61 minutes on the clock right now. You said he'll be brought on the 89th minute.
Don't you remember? We done this on the last European game, bro. Sporting CP.
We did. We did. We'll see if he comes.
Was I right on this one as well? I knew he would bring him on, regardless of result. It was my feeling. It was the first thing I said. I said on the second minute, Manny, if I remember. Don't make me go and look because I will.
But
no, yes, Manny. It's personal.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. It's very simple. Yeah? It's very simple.
You know what angers me as well? But wait a minute. Saka now. Chinking his way past Lema, but Lema picks his pocket. But still Saka. Davies now recovers. Davies has been a lot better in the second half. And, yeah. You know, this is the thing. I mean, on Twitter... I mean, he's been making headlines saying that Partey and Smith Rowe are a big part of his plans and he wants them to stay. But anyone who knows Arteta will know that the man is a bit of a cutthroat.
Liar. Just lie all this, man. We don't have to get authentic. He's a lying bastard. And what's he going to do with his pal Vieira in the summer, Manny? Just asking. What would you do with his mate Vieira?
I'd send them back to Portugal, to be honest.
Because, there's unless Marseille take him, there's no one else half decent that's going to take him. It's Marseille or Portugal. And of course, I said it first. It's Marseille.
You know
or
what?
Portugal.
I can just imagine him there with the Aubameyang telling him all sorts of stories about.
I was going to say Zinni done it. The other fat left back that we had, what's his name? Ozil's bodyguard, Kolasinac. Kolasinac went there. Sanchez gone there. Tavares went there. So I'm saying it's Marseille or Portugal.
You mean Arsenal from the sounds of it. And of course, if Emery were to sign the likes of Smith Rowe or Guendouzi and even Tierney, he'd turn it into Arsenal Villa. Ooh, Zinni looking really good. Do we have a penalty? No. The referee says the Havertz dived for that. And that's probably the biggest contribution he's made tonight, the German donkey.
Angela, hold on. What do you do? It has to be Jacob. Who else can do it? Nobody. Nobody put me there.
Need an early goal, get us back into this.
Yep.
Yeah, no penalty for that. I think Havertz was angling for one, but the referee wasn't going to let that happen. And Zinchenko now sort of climbing all over Kane and pushing him to the ground. But for some reason, it's a free kick that's gone Arsenal's way. Not that I'm complaining. Georgie, Porgy. Zinny. Sending it forward to Martinelli. But De Ligt with a delightful piece of defending.
Sorry, my boss has just ticked randomly about Arsenal. Please.
Am I hearing an echo?
I don't believe so. Where did you get the echo from, Manny?
Maybe a few minutes ago. But listen, Bayern Munich are making a substitution. It looks as though Kingsley Coman's coming on. Interesting to see who he replaces.
Nick Nack spoke, and I think he's right.
Oh, this boy Sané is literally bulldozing through us right now. And now it's out to Gnabry. Gnabry up against Benny Blanco. And Gnabry shoots it over the bar.
Not Benny Blanco. Locked off all avenues.
And it looks as though it will be Sané going off for Coman. And, I mean, is Tuchel taking the mickey? Sané's literally been the reason why Bayern Munich are 2-1 up. Sané off for Coman. Now's the time for Arsenal to get back into it. Or maybe he's saving him for the second leg. I don't know. Tuchel. Tommy. Kingsley coming on, doing the cross. And we make substitutions of our own. Double substitutions. Gabriel Jesus and LTA.
The LTA! Fucking LTA! Sorry, man, I love it. Go on. Do you know it sticks up? It's like Benny Blanco. The LTA, it's going to stick as well. Do you know that? It's going to stick.
Right, so he brings off a midfielder and a winger for a striker and a winger. So leaving us light in midfield unless Havertz drops back into the midfield. Well, we've got one crazy substitution and Arteta has responded with two. Clearly, Arsenal are now forced to chase the game. And I'll tell you what, if there were still the away goals rule, Bayern would have the advantage. Not a problem. Saliba now with the ball. Out to Benny Blanco. Back to Saliba. Saliba sending it forward. And Zinchenko sending it out to Odegaard, who sends it out to Saka on the wing. Past Davies, and in the penalty area now, up against Dyer, is Jesus.
Fucking shit.
Decky, blocked.
Deckers! Oh, we're saved. It's fucking Jesus. Oh, you said that ages ago. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, mate. I only heard you say the LTA. I was done at the LTA. I was done at the LTA, mate. I don't think it was about 5.
And there was Odegaard there trying to put pressure on Neuer, but he withstood that perfectly. The ball is now sent forward to the substitute. Coman in the penalty area. The defenders have come back. Kimmich. Harry Kane. And that goes wide. But has he won a corner? It looks as though he has. No, I don't think he has. He has. It's come off Declan Rice. Yep, you could see the shorts rippling as the ball hit his thing. Well, I think the Bayern Munich players are arguing incessantly. I don't know what's gone on there. And there's a player on the floor. Looks as though it could be Gnabry. Former Arsenal youth player scoring tonight, having a good game, but it looks as though he might have run himself into the ground, maybe.
Yeah.
And Bayern do have a good bench. I mean, they brought on Coman and
in the midfield. God forbid. Do you know why? Because I'll tell you, I don't know.
Yeah, and it looks as though Gnabry is coming off. He's made his final contribution for the night. And it looks as though Bayern are going to be bringing on the number 27. No, not 27. That's Lena's number. 22.
Havertz is shit, by the way.
Rafael Guerrero. Well, Gnabry's had an eventful night tonight. Scored on his return to the Emirates, but he's also picked up a strain. It could either be a hamstring strain or a buttock muscle strain from the looks of it. But Guerrero is preparing to come on, and this will eat further into the time. I just know that Northside LDN, if we lose, is going to have an absolute meltdown, and I'll be there for it. No call-in show with Del Boy tonight. Sorry to anyone who might want to join in, but Gnabry is now up, and I think he's walking off. So Gnabry off, Rafael Guerrero on. And will these substitutions help or hurt Bayern Munich? Meanwhile, at the Bernabeu, let me check and see what's going on there.
I reckon it's still 2-1, Manny, because I'd have been screaming it.
It is 2-1. You're absolutely right. Ruben Diaz,
I'm still in,
of
mate.
course, with an own goal. I told you he was overrated. Rodrigo to barely 90 seconds afterwards. But all the goals coming in the first half, but Real Madrid unable to take advantage. Corner, though. And looks as though Kimmich is taking this, I think. Right-footed, in-swinger, too short, hacked away by Havertz.
Knick-knack. I'm trying, innit? I'm trying to get the aroma around the Emirates, the Highbury area.
70 minutes gone, 20 minutes to go. Still Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2. And Kane clearly angling for a penalty, but the referee not interested in that.
It's not when I settled the being up on it. No, it's not even a bit. It's just...
This just in. Manchester City have equalised. It's Real Madrid 2, City 2. Phil Foden on 66 minutes.
Go on, Phil. And go on, Manny, for being fast on it, because the network hasn't told me. So go on, Manny. I said they'll probably tell me.
I rarely say this, but shout out to BBC Sport Online for the update. And Coman offside, Real Arsenal free kick.
I smile to make it. Okay, close it, darling. How you doing? And she's back in the building. Guess who's back? Back again. Closer's back. Let's fucking tell some of our friends.
Back in the gaff, as Del Boy would say. What's the crack? What's the bleeding story?
214. Yeah, bruvs. Not well. I'll be honest with you. The last time I was in Pizza Bella, you're going to think I'm taking a piss. Was probably around 2-4 weeks.
Wait. Jesus, jinking past everyone. Sending it out to Saka. Do we get something here?
I like
Crossed
it.
in, headed away. Zinchenko. Trossard.
I'm just
By the way, even...
Oh, what a goal by Philippe! Fucking steady, Man City have scored 2 crackers tonight. The network have just let me know, Manny. Wow, what a goal!
I'll see that. Oh yeah,
it's left-footed, mate.
It's Foden. I was confused. Who the heck is Philippe? But Phil Foden, good one.
Yep, I blame Ben White as well. You know, I've never liked him. He's way too orange for me, bro. Kind of bits alcohol. Nicky! I'm here to watch Danny now, and on raw and unedited.
Yeah.
Bro, don't worry. Should we do another quick birthday stream at midnight? Should we do a birthday stream at midnight, mate? I'm more than up for that. If you want raw and unedited, we could do midnight live. Trust me.
As long as you're not drunk.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Manny. Hello, babe. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, oh, God. Clumsy from Kane. A yellow is probably right.
Probably.
I either haven't seen it or... are you having a party? Sort of. I think my boss at work said she wanted to arrange. She probably won't, but she said she's like, "Oh, we should all eat at the venue. Take the day off. I'll cook. I'll do this." But if I know my boss, she ain't cooking fuck all tomorrow because I'm not there. But I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I doubt she will. But there's my prediction. If you ask WB right now, she'd say, "Nah, she ain't cooking shit." Oh, please score. Go on. Nice one, bros. That's why I didn't actually say it, but it's you, so I should have just said it there because I know it wouldn't be better. I must be, what, 45? No, I'm only 28, mate. What are you talking about? Like, who told you that sort of shit? You rotten bastard. You rotten bastard. Not playing with much width at the moment. We're not playing with fuck all, bro. Passion, dedication, looking like we want to win. There's a few things, like, in my opinion, that we're not playing with. Who's that? It's the work group. Fuck me, the boss is watching me. She's voice noted. What the fuck?
Well, at least Arsenal are still trying to attack, and for their part, with about 15 minutes to go plus stoppages, Bayen are still holding on. And apparently City have taken the lead. I believe it's Josko Guardiola who scored there at the Bernabeu.
Seriously? Yep.
Ancelotti will be mad.
Right, Nick, thank you so much. I'm feeling generous. Have a birthday drink on me. Brap! Nick, you're a fucking legend, bro. Oh, shit, I haven't seen that in a minute, bro. You're a fucking real one. Thanks so much, man. Jesus Christ. I feel humbled. Nick, thank you so much, bros. You're a fucking legend. I never jump on that. Please, can anyone donate, subscribe, do that for me? I've never said that. Manny, I don't think Manny, have you ever heard me say that? Yes, man! Money! Because Nick gave me money. Guess what? Nick has just fucking gone and done. He's fucking made it 2-2. Fucking come on, you done it! Yes!
Has he made it 2-2? Trossard? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Yes!
But we need to win. We need to win. This substitution
yes, it's ready 3-2. Because Nick just done that. Calm down, everyone. Will everyone stop getting shot? Shot. Dum 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 dum. Nick, you're a fucking Superman. Oh.
And this time, De Ligt now having a night.
Was it Saliba? Did I just hear him say Saliba?
No, not Saliba. It was Trossard.
Oh, was it?
But
where's your fucking LTA? Where's your famous LTA? Where's your famous? Where's your famous? Where's your famous LTA?
Shout out to Gabriel Jesus. Then once again, defender in the region left static, and Neuer unable to dive for that in time. It's 2-2, game on, and maybe Tuchel's decision to bring off Leroy Sané will go down as a blunder.
Nick, to answer your question on Gnabry, I think it was he went to West Brom definitely on loan and didn't do that well. Did he have 2 loans here, Manny, in England?
Let me check and see.
He went West Brom definitely. He might have went to a Sheffield United or someone as well, but he went West Brom for a season, and I think he went somewhere else for a season.
Right, but just to be clear, people, we need to win. We cannot draw and then go to the Allianz Arena needing a win.
You see what you just done, Nick? So I'm just seeing a goal now. Go on the LTA!
Yes, he went to West Brom on loan, only played 1 game, then returned to Germany, played with Werder Bremen for a season, then moved to Bayern Munich, and the rest is history. And with the national team, he has 45 caps and 22 goals. Not bad for a winger.
Ask Manny to do that again for Martinez, and he'll sound just as enthusiastic. No, because you said it enough. And the rest is like you didn't subscribe to it either, Manny, if you know what I mean. And just like Martinez, you talk about it quite a lot because you're bang on right. We should never have sold him for the 2 cunts we got. So I just said, if you ask him to run through Martinez's stats, you'll hear a Manny getting angry by the end of it.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm nothing if not fair-minded. He has done well for the most part, but he has had some games where, you know, he could have done better.
Again, some people have aimed at me so hard on that. Oh, did you see your friend Martinez today? I was like, what, are you addressing the World Cup winner? The guy that's got Aston Villa into 4th or 5th with a little bit of Ollie Watkins help and a couple of others. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's that good for me. Yep, Michael is going to get a 39-year rolling deal in a minute. I'm going to leave that clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm not clipping him at the moment because I'm happy with that.
But anyway, let me just say this. Nick Nack Paddywhack, give our boy a drink, and it's worked more wonders than you would think.
Woo, I like that. Big up Nick Nack. That's from John RB. Rah, Trossard, you legend. You don't know. Our Desmond is here. The fucking Desmond, John Arby. But we want more. Come on, you guys. The LTA. Go on, WB.
Yeah, you can see the scarves being waved around the ground right now, but there's still about 11 minutes to go, plus stoppages. Anything can happen. But I tell you what, Thomas Tuchel has just proven why he's absolutely stupid as a coach. How do you take off the main attacking threat, the man who was making things possible? Because, okay, we've got Davies down the left wing up against Declan Rice. Davies hasn't really had the best of games tonight. It's back now with Eric Dyer, whose defending has been dire on some occasions. De Ligt was, of course, left on his backside for Trossard's goal.
And this is why they wanted to come
out to Kimmich.
But, Manny, God knows I want to say what the neighbours think. Have you heard well, you live with the game. Have you heard WB clap his hands? I wanted to kill him sometimes. He is echo. I don't know. His one has that with an echo. Exactly. It doesn't sound loud at all. No, when WB does it, there's an extra... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's clapped his hands all his life. Mate, I've almost wanted to throttle him. I swear to God.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Hand clapping. WB can irritate you when Arsenal score. God, mate, the police are probably going to ring on your doorbell in a minute and see if you're all right there. Yeah, just fucking safety check. There was a fucking male going fucking crazy in a fucking house. So just fucking, we're just doing a fucking a house check here. Are you all right, love? Have you been buttered tonight?
Foul on Coman there by Gabriel, and that will be a Bayern free kick. 10 minutes to go, plus stoppages. Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 2.
We're gonna make it free! I can feel it, Manny, don't worry. We've got this. Because me and Manny are here. And why else would we and Manny be here? We're here to see fucking Arsenal victorious and glorious! Arsenal goal. You don't say it, Phil. You fucking... Hold on, I've just unclipped the comment that I said I wasn't going to uncomment. Uncomment. There you go. Yeah. Go back.
But Bayern's passing has been slick tonight. They found Coman on the right. Musiala has had a great game tonight. And I'm not too sure what Coman was trying to do there. Weak shot, really. Hoping to find some bend, but couldn't get his foot through it.
Manny,
easy game.
Manny, look at the bottom comment. It's the clap that goes through you. I told you. No, I wanted to... No. No, again, Manny. When this guy... I love the geezer. When he claps his hand, I almost turned around and smashed him in his face one day. I thought someone was coming through the fucking window next to me. I shit you not. When this geezer claps his hand, God. Chloe, I know exactly your pain because it shit the life out of me one day. I almost turned around, bang! I don't know where, it's like he's angry. I'm going to clap my hands. I don't know, without hurting myself, I couldn't get the same volume that he gets from his hands. I don't get it. It's Danny at AFC TV. Fucking... Bro, you see on European days, if you want me to fucking make it 50-50, like, come on. Let's leave it there. It's my birthday. I want to be jolly. It's Danny at AFC TV, not Manny at AFC TV. You're a fucking funny guy. You're a funny guy, bro. Manny has full authority to do what he likes on my stream. We don't link up enough. We link up on European. We decided, for one reason or another, at the end of last season, we link up on European occasions. So what we'll do is, win, lose or draw, we link up on European occasions.
Yeah, hopefully this won't. The return leg will not be the last time we link up this season. Let's hope and pray. But at the moment, Bayern are in Arsenal's half now. Kimmich has the ball. Coman.
You are funny, guys, but yeah, I just don't aim at no one like that. But you are funny.
Back to Coman. Coman is no Leroy Sané. Let's make it clear. Hasn't been quite able to weave as much magic as Sané has had tonight.
I know.
With Sané and Gnabry both off, that really is Bayern's biggest attacking threats off for the night. And I have to say, credit to Arteta for that substitution. But Havertz there, very nearly sliding in with a tackle. Conrad Lehmer getting out of that. And Lehmer now finding Alphonso Davies. Davies against Saka. Davies in the penalty area, stepping over to Musiala. Out to Lehmer, but Odegaard running back, intercepts magnificently. Lehmer's forced to foul Declan Rice, and that will be an Arsenal free kick.
Fucking hell, man, you're actually so good at the commentary. You have me heading back and forth like, don't do it. Because remember, they've got no fans over there, so I actually can't hear anything when they're attacking, bros. You're making me think, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. And I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing Alfonso Davies.
I try. Magalhães. Saliba.
Shouts out to you, Manny, brother. Love.
Magalhães, thank you.
That's what I'm going to say. Respect.
Likewise. And now Zinchenko.
I like that, likewise. Brilliant. Yes, that's why we're on the same page, people. I love it.
And now Blanco sends it forward to Rice. Rice now. Saka going past Davies, getting the ball. But Davies is still sticking to him like glue. Out to Odegaard.
Chloe, Stephen is having a conversation randomly with whoever on the phone.
That should go out of play for.
I thought someone was joking. I've run into it. Like, don't make
somehow that ball didn't quite go out for a goal kick, but Saka there very nearly showing why he is still.
What? Did you have a good score? Manny.
Yep. Valverde on 79 minutes. Vinicius Jr. with the assist. And now you just lost your bet. Thomas Partey coming on before the 85th minute.
Ooh! So you come on the 83rd. Ooh! Sorry, man.
And it's the German donkey going off. Nah.
Is he locking?
Nah.
Is Michael?
Hey. Shoes.
Hey, is Michael's closing up shop?
I'm surprised he would be. It looks as though Havertz has dropped back into the midfield and he hasn't been effective tonight. But I tell you what, he should have been brought off around about the hour mark. 25 minutes too late. 25 minutes too late. Guess who sang that? Michael Learns to Rock.
So I'm laughing at the group work chat. Now I'm on my group. And my group's the funniest in the world. All right, WB.
Goretzka.
Am I so far
Musiala. Saka sends him tumbling, and that will be a Bayen free kick. And clearly Saka doesn't like the decision, but Musiala won't complain. Probably thinking that Musiala moved into Saka right there, but the referee saw it, and they're still remonstrating with the referee. Gabriel Jesus is pleading, but no dice. We certainly won't see Eddie Nketiah on tonight, mark my words.
Full. None of us, Manny. Someone just texted me. I didn't like the tone of their voice.
We'll see who's on this. It looks as though it could be Kimmich who's taking this. Into the penalty area, and that is headed out of danger by Zinchenko, but that will be a throw-in. De Ligt happy to let that go out of play.
I put a specific postcode in. Can you tell me as and when to do it? And just send your postcode, you fucking idiot. So sorry, Manny. People are stupid.
Okay, 3 minutes to go until the end of normal time. There will be plenty of stoppage minutes added on. Still Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 2. And Bayern should be happy that they scored 2 tonight, but losing a 2-1 lead will not make them feel happy at all after all the work they did to get that lead.
Fuck off, King. You
Kimmich. And Kimmich uncharacteristically making an error, sending that out of play. Zinchenko with the throw.
Honey, 1 second. Do you know what? If people want to piss me off, let me just mute this for a quick 10 seconds. Let me do.
Well, Gabriel back to Raya. Raya under pressure, but finds Thomas Partey. Zinchenko. Zinchenko cutting in. Odegaard. Sending it out to Blanco on the right. Odegaard again to Zinchenko. Trossard. Unable to find anyone, and Bayern can break free, and that's a poor foul from Partey there. And an booking not too long after coming on for the Ghanaian. Musiala there trying to get away, but that was really a cynical piece of play from the Ghanaian captain. The Ghana captain, I should say. And I'm sorry, no excuse for that, son. Arteta clapping and urging his boys on. I do get the feeling that he wants to try to, shut up shop. But never underestimate Bayern. They may not be as strong without Sané and Gnabry on the field. But they can still do well on the counter, given the chance. Lema. Dyer sending it forward. And that is headed back into play, but Kane heads it forward. Poor header there, really, from Partey. And that is with Rafael Guerreiro now. Rafael Guerreiro up against Benny Blanco. And, off the post! Off the post from Coman. That would have been game, set, and match Bayern Munich, and we have just been given a lifeline. Great work there down the left, and once again our defense switches off. And now can we capitalize on that? Trossard. Partey. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Partey. Intercepted brilliantly by Musiala. Guerreiro now.
Do you know what? This person's pissed me off, man. He's so hard. I've just had to go in very quickly. Have I froze? Manny, I'm frozen.
No, you're not frozen. I can hear you. Yeah, your screen is frozen, but I can hear you clearly.
So should I leave it the way it is or jump in, jump out? Because that means I take you away. Should I leave it? Well, I don't like doing my hoodies. But it's up to you. What do I do?
You can't take me out because I don't know what's going to happen now. And I can tell you that 5 minutes have been added. 25 seconds have been played. Possibly a chance there for Bayern to try and snatch a winner. They look the most likely of the two right now. Arsenal have just, taken their foot off a little bit. But we're going to take a look at this chance. Musiala, great work there off Coman's shin and through Raya's legs, beaten hook, line, and sinker. And thankfully for Arsenal, the post saved us, and thankfully for Raya, the post saved him. But this has been another poor game from David Raya tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if the whole goalkeeping cycle goes on again and again and again. You replace Martinez with Leno. You replace Leno with Ramsdale. You replace Ramsdale with Raya.
Manny, I can't do it. I'm jumping in and out, mate. So sorry, yeah? We're both frozen like eggs. 1 sec.
I'm not frozen. I can see myself clearly.
You're not moving, though.
I'm still on. So you can stay. But, I mean, you can come back whenever you like. But Coman trying to sort of control that, but Declan Rice gets that from him. We played 1.5 minutes of stoppage time. Saka now. Decky. Saliba. Partey. Gabriel Jesus. And poor play from Trossard, unable to keep the ball in play. And it will be a Bayern Munich throw. Still 3-3 at the Bernabeu. Modric is on the field now as a substitute. Can he provide some inspiration? And Bayern once again trying to make something happen, but Arsenal's defense putting paid to any of those hopes. Still 2.5 minutes to go. Zinchenko. Trossard has the ball taken off him, but Zinchenko recovers, taking it away from Coman. Magalhaes. 3 minutes played. 2 left. Can either team find a winner? And Kimmich intercepting that, and that will be a throw. Blocking that, I should say. Zinni with the throw, hoping to find Trossard. Trossard hooks that towards the goal, but Neuer ends up controlling that, being a little bit too casual for my liking personally. But
Yo!
Yeah, and yeah.
I read that.
Just
died.
Yeah, it was on your side.
Manny,
A minute to go, and Coman trying to do some work, but Declan coming back to cover.
Hold on, someone
Zinni?
just says, should we take Tuchel to West Ham?
No chance.
Yes!
No.
We're fucking only fucking done it because it's my fucking birthday. I fucking said 3-2.
We'll take a look and see. Party with the ball.
No, we've missed. It sounded like we scored. I'm so sorry. They screamed. What's happened? Is it a penalty?
You know, I'll be grateful when we do when we come back again at the Allianz Arena, because this time around you're not going to be affected by the noise of the crowd next to you.
Yes! No, they're booing now. What's happened? Manny, what's going on?
Ooh, poor play there. Saka has no penalty, no penalty. They're screaming for a penalty, but the referee says no. Apparently, they were claiming that Saka was tripped by Neuer, but the referee's having none of it. 15 seconds to go, and Bayern are now up and rampant. Guerrero now has a chance to try to cross into the penalty area, but this should be the last chance of the match. Musiala passing it out. Does the referee blow his whistle? Not yet. He's blown his whistle, though. It looks as though he's blown his whistle, but we're going to take a look at this, and ooh, we could have a penalty on our hands here, though, because I think the VAR might look at this.
I told you that was Saturday they screamed. I thought we scored for a hot second.
No, but we could have a
we haven't got it, Manny. We ain't got it.
No.
They're booing.
No, full time. Full time. Well, end-to-end stuff. I think it's fair to say that Tuchel cost Bayern a win by taking off Sané and Gnabry, and we took advantage of that. But we could very nearly have lost it had Coman's speculative shin poke not hit the post and gone. If it had gone in, it would have been 3-2 Bayern, and then we would have had it all to do. We still have it all to do because it's not going to be easy playing Bayern at the Allianz, and we can be happy with a point. I don't know if we should be happy because a lot of people were predicting we'd smash them. Now, though, as it stands, we have to be content with a draw, and it could be Porto all over again. I don't want to have a draw and then have it go to penalties. I don't, and we need a win. But Saka clearly angry with the decision not to award a penalty, remonstrating with the referee, and Airport Albert there shoving him away, telling him to calm down. So I don't think they're going to be too many happy people. Good that we got a second goal, but we should have won. I think we should have won, but we were complacent. We allowed them to take the lead, and we were playing catch up ever since.
My phone is broken. Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, man. I don't know about it. That's just sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm pissed off that people confusing me on my phone and Arsenal fucking pissed me off. Shush, Chloe. Hold on 1 second. Where was we at? Who's got normal comments? Come on, tackling. Wake up, ref. You know, innit? I'm gonna have to process that later.
And it's full time at the Bernabeu as well. I believe it's 3-3 there too. Federico Valverde rescuing the leg, but Real have it all to do.
Hold on, that's of a second leg, that one there.
Yeah. By the way, no goals for Haaland tonight. Is he suffering from second season blues?
He's still the Premier League top scorer, but I know he isn't. I think Watkins might have won more than him. Fucking bastard Harry Kane, man. What is an authorization hold? 1 second, Manny, because I'm going to really lose the will to live. 1 second. I don't need this an hour before my birthday. Hold on. Just wait with it. So, just you need to get to the point, Manny, and cuss someone and be like, you know what, fuck off, mate. What's that all about? I don't get it, Manny. Manny, how bad is a 2-2?
Not very bad, but certainly not as good as we'd hope. We need to win at the Allianz, and it won't be easy.
Do you think we go through, Manny? Heart, not head.
I hope we do, but I can't see it happening.
We all know, all of us hope, but you sort of bet you can't see it happening. All right, cool. I don't know, man. This Bayen team ain't that fucking good. Well, on paper they're good. Form-wise, they're not good. Come on, man. We should have. Oh. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. It's not a disgrace, but I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm good, bros. My laptop turned off. My battery ran out. So I just had an inquiry, Manny. They were like, "What's up, well, bros? You're gone. I couldn't see Manny's head, but you're gone." No, sorry, Giles. I'll be pissed off. Uber have charged me for the first transaction that froze. I don't know. Maybe the internet went in it. So they're telling me what's a account freeze. So they've basically charged me for something that I didn't even do. Fucking prick. Sorry, man. That's what pissed me off with money as well. The money just come out my bank from Uber and I didn't even fucking move. I want to watch along with you. What's that all about? Wait.
Really don't know.
Hold on. No, 2-2 is better than 5-1 WB. Yes, but Bayen ain't as good. They're not even 4% as good as they was in them days. I'm going to be honest with you. Take Harry, but then again, they probably had Lewandowski. I'm not comparing them both, but Lewandowski is shit hot. The LTA's talking.
By the way, Lewandowski against PSG tonight. That should be really mouthwatering.
Sorry, say that again.
Lewandowski against PSG tomorrow. That should really be mouthwatering.
Oh yes, and I also think that and it's probably on the same day. I don't know factually, but Man City at home to Real Madrid is going to be a fascinating game, mate. They're 3-2 down, and Real Madrid now to score goals. I think that's interesting.
It's 3-3, 3-3.
Really?
Valverde equalised for Real.
Oh yes. Well, that's also fucking tight. That's different. Not deal breaker, but that's different. Okay. Fucking hell. Guys, I may do a crazy midnight stream. Who knows? Manny, before we depart, I feel a bit like the wind's been took out of me, Manny. Like, forget the birthday. Exactly 2 hours to go to the birthday. Manny, there's a bit of deflation because I'm thinking any kind of victory, 1-0, 7-6, would have been good for me tonight. I don't care what it is because away goals don't count. That's why I said 1-0, 7-6. 2-2 is not enough to go to Germany. I'm not sure, Manny. What do you think? Well, you've already kind of answered that.
It's not going to be enough, and I'll tell you why.
There's no way near. We're done out here, but I don't feel going to Germany with a 2-2 draw. Damn.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because Napoli went to Germany having beaten them in Italy, but Bayern Munich went and did the business. Their midfield was cooking. Pavlovic, in particular, was having a fine game. I'm surprised that he was on the bench tonight, but if he comes off the bench at the Allianz Arena, he could have an effect on the game. And Rodrigo there poking it through Ortega's legs, outrageously deft.
If you'd have put a ground
doing
on it,
the Sue there.
But hold on, I've just realised it's your birthday as well because you said shit, Dan. I'm on the 10th as well. Yo, Nick Mac, and you sent me a score and a donation. Bro, happy fucking birthday. I've just remembered. That stream was about a week ago, but yeah, don't worry.
Just taking a look at Foden's goal, that was
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Oh, the wonderful.
The former Barcelona manager, Guardiola, loving every bit of that.
Absolutely.
Just after 70 minutes, Guardiola with a strike of his own. Oh, boy.
Was that any good? What happened there?
Oh, yeah, Guardiola with his right foot this time. But Real Madrid don't give up. Modric at the heart of that. Running really well with the ball, passing it out to Vinicius Jr. just at the edge of the area. And Valverde meeting it on the volley. Low and true. I think Gary Lineker against Germany in Italia 90, the semi-final in Turin. What a goal that was. But to answer your question, no, I don't think a draw is going to be enough. We're going to have to play out of our skins to make sure that we do well and get the win. And you know what? It's, Odegaard saying that he wasn't scared of Kane, but clearly our defense and our goalkeeper were.
Right. Mans, I think I'm going to disappear. I'm going to start that dinner, brother. What, as I usually say, as always, what's your final thought? I know the gist of what you're going to say, but Manny, round up the stream. 2 hours and 16 minutes in. Round up the stream, round up everything. What's your final thought, bro?
Final thought, opportunity missed. I said it in my Instagram story. Very disappointing. We needed a win tonight, and 2-2 will not be sufficient when we go to the Allianz Arena unless we really deliver the performance of our lives. But based on the way we played today, I have no confidence that we will win. All we can do is hope and wait and watch. All those people who were saying with chess that we'd smashed them at the Emirates tonight, you've once again had some humble pie. We could possibly get a draw and, sneak through on penalties, but do not count on it. This Bayen team are really irrepressible.
And Ty, no, wait, you're totally right. What me and Manny are saying, traditionally, home advantage, away advantage. Now, that's why traditionally football fans like to be away in the first leg and home in the second leg. But anyway, we could do that all day long. Nick Nat, thank you. My battery's saying low again, but it's going to turn the stream off. I don't know. Well, we're going now anyway. Nick Nat, thank you so much for the donation, bro. And you see my next drink, bro, that I'm going to have. Personally, believe me, I'm going to go in. I'm going to make it a £20 worth. There's going to be a glass of Cavossier, a glass of Cavossier, a glass of Baileys, and I'm going to go in. Nick Nat, you're the man. Thank you so much. And Nick Nat, officially, you're the man of the match this evening. My computer's, what's my computer there now?
I'm watching, you know Luca, right? I'm watching his reaction on social media. He is losing it.
That's because he's a fucking idiot. Sorry to say. The boy is an idiot. And on that note, just because you're watching Luca, we're going to get out of the building because he's fucking boring. Sorry to say, he's fucking boring. Guys, I'm out the stream. Peace out. God bless. We live to fight another day, but it weren't good enough. Good night, people.
We'll see you in a fortnight. Cheers, everyone.
In a fortnight, people. Good night. God bless.